my first topic I want to talk about really quick before we get into some other things is that I don't like bitch ass niggas. And the reason why I want to start off with that is because
game is about helping us learn the rules of manhood. And a lot of times what happens is we don't fully believe in the rules. We don't fully believe in the information.
You cannot fear rejection.
We got to stand on business out there, meaning that the bitches ain't gonna even fuck with me if they don't think that I'm willing to go the distance behind some shit.
everybody in this room, if you had a bitch ass moment, raise your hand.
When I say I am, I want you to say a motherfucking man. I am a motherfucking man.
Like I said, y'all should have bitches. I'm amazed. It's a struggle for some of y'all.
Once you find something that you're into, it comes before everything else. And then even when you deal with a woman who's into you, she has to compete with that thing, whatever the fuck that is, right?
Stand up if you believe in fear. Stand up right now. Everybody stand the fuck up.
You know, I say bitch a lot and nigga a lot, but, you know, it's with good intention and a lot of love in it and whatnot.
If I'm feeling insecure, is this really me, or did somebody teach me how to feel this way?
I am a motherfucking man.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap.
Yeah, we here. We are here. Shout out to everybody in the chats. Shout out to everybody in the building. What's popping with y'all, man? We are here. Shout out to everybody coming through, man. So today's topic, man, we're going to be talking about what's been buzzing around, with Fresh Prince.
In these YouTube
in these YouTube streets, and we're going to be talking about this pertaining to the game. Now, before we get into all of this shit, though, make sure you guys get the soap and some condoms. Make sure you guys get the soap and some condoms. You feel me? Also, make sure that you guys step up your game.
Yes.
And get your ass on the badboymembership.com. Go to badboymembership.com. And also, remember, badboymembership.com. And also, make sure you guys go to masculineidentitymembership.com. So go to both .coms to step up your game, because you guys need motherfucking game. You feel what I'm saying?
And check this out real quick. Just for the spring, I'm having a spring sale, a pre-spring sale. The Masculine Identity membership is free for 7 days. Free.
Exactly.
Free.
Exactly.
You get access to everything.
Mm-hmm. So basically, you guys got to understand that you have no excuse. Y'all motherfuckers can get on the Masculine Identity membership for free for 7 days. So just go in there and get that shit cracking. You feel what I'm saying?
Go get it. Go sign up right now. Stop being a bitch. You heard me?
Exactly. Now, before we get into to the main topic, what I want to tell you guys is this. So I saw what a bunch of people were saying on the internet about this situation about Fresh Prince CEO and this woman he allegedly got pregnant or whatever, right? And so, I text Fresh earlier today, and I told him, I said, I was like, hey, bro, people on the internet, they're gonna talk shit. Don't really pay too much attention to it, because motherfuckers just want to talk shit and all this other stuff. But I told them we were gonna do this show because we need to get this from a game's perspective. Do you understand what I'm saying? Which is to show you guys how important game is.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? Because we need you guys to understand that we're not just talking shit out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We're not just, yapping just to yap. You feel what I mean? And what we're doing is that we're actually telling you guys what's really going on out here in these streets so that you guys can really be on top of your game. Now, another thing I'll say is this too. What a lot of people got to understand is this, and I've said this a bunch of times. I was seeing this narrative on the internet about this whole topic and situation where people were like, oh, why is Fresh doing this? And, he's saying this one thing and he's doing the next thing, and he's talking this and he's doing the next thing. I've told you guys before that Myron and Fresh, and shout out to Myron and Fresh, that's my peoples, right? I told you guys before that Myron and Fresh are first podcasters. You understand what I'm saying? So they're not dating experts, right? They are not experts on the game. Us, myself, Miles, Steve, 1950, Taekwondo, K Zaggin. You feel what I'm saying? All of us on the Real Game No Theory, all the guys you see on the Game Kings documentaries.
And seminars.
Exactly, in the seminars. We are the experts.
Yes, sir.
When you guys want to understand game, you have to come to us.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is that understanding that Fresh and Fit are not the dating experts, right? You cannot say, well, they're preaching this and doing what they're preaching is not from a place of expertise. You have to understand this.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So I just want you guys to understand that if you guys need game, you have to specifically come here.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? It's really that simple. Exactly. But Miles, what do you want to say before we jump into these videos and shit?
Look, man, I just want to say that, look, as men, we all make mistakes. You understand? We all make mistakes. We all, get into situations that we might not really want to get into because we're human and we're flawed. So that's something we must understand. But at the same time, we got to respect the game.
Exactly.
We got to respect the game and, respect the Fresh and Fit. But we got to use this teachable moment.
Exactly. Shout out to 1950 in the building. 1950 is in the building. Make sure you guys go to gatewaytogame.com, gatewaytogame.com. Shout out in the building. You feel what I'm saying?
Gatewaytogame.com. Make sure you go over there, join that silverback membership. But yeah, man, we got to take this as a teachable moment.
Mm-hmm.
You You understand? We have to take this as a teachable moment, and it's not to come at Fresh and Fit like, oh well, you hypocrites, and it's not all about that. It's about niggas need to learn.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? We need to learn from this,
Right?
and if somebody like Fresh could fuck up like this, then anybody could fuck up like this.
Exactly. Shout out to Steve the Dean in the building. Yes, sir. Steve the Dean in the motherfucking building.
You know what I mean? So, again, shout out to Fresh and Fit, but we gotta discuss the game. We gotta look at, because here it is. Mistakes and failure that's not the end all be all. You understand? We have to use experiences in life as data to help to strengthen our minds so we can make better decisions moving forward. You get what I'm saying? So we got to take this situation as a teachable moment, and we got to talk about it and show how the game is undefeated. So it is what it is, man. Let's go. Right.
Because this is the thing I got to say real quick is that, you guys have to understand that the game applies to everyone. This is why we titled this show. It applies to us too. So if we're going against the game, then shit is going to fuck up. It's that simple.
Nigga.
We know this. You know what I'm saying? So this is why we tell you guys, don't try to cheat the game. Don't try to go around the game. Don't try to think you could. No, the game is always undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel what I'm saying? But let's bring up some of these videos right here real quick. Let me share the screen and shout out to Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews because he done did all the work. So I'm
shout out MTR with his corny goofy ass. All right now.
So we gonna get the stuff from him since he did most of the work already. You feel me?
Shout out MTR. He does a lot of great content, so shout out to him on some real shit.
Right. So let me blow this shit up real quick.
But he is goofy though. Let's do it.
So what we're gonna do is right. We gotta play the videos because he's telling us what's going on in these situations. Now again, we're gonna be stopping this and breaking down the game to show you guys all the stuff we've already been saying.
Right.
And how what happens is that when you sort of go against the game, these things occur. Now, we're going to also tell you guys after we show you this stuff, we're going to tell you how Fresh could turn this all around. And where to move forward from this point. You see what I'm saying? Because we the difference between us and most other people on YouTube is we give you guys actual solutions to things. You feel what I'm saying? But Miles, what you gonna say?
No, I was gonna say, you ready to turn on the Skype, or you want to get through some of the content first?
Yeah, let's get through some of the content first, then we'll turn on the Skype after that, and then we'll take some calls and all that.
All right, cool. So guys, we're gonna get through some of the content first, get through some of the game first before we open up the phone lines. But make sure y'all call in, man, and give your opinions, and we could chop up some game on this entire situation, man, for real.
Exactly. All right, so let's start this real quick.
This well-endowed young lady is accusing Fresh Prince CEO of the Fresh and Fit podcast of him going raw daddy viciously and violently, severing those cheeks and squirting deep inside of her, thus producing a baby from her. Now, let me say this if we get started in the content. This is bubbling up on Twitter. This is bubbling up on Instagram, where she, who goes by the name of CJ Daisy, who apparently won Miss Asia at some point in her life, but she's releasing all of these text messages as well as previously recorded phone conversation with Fresh Prince, with him trying to get her to abort the child. Fresh and Fit has not confirmed nor denied any of these things as of yet. But
all right, and so far, let me stop that real quick for a second. So, what's happening already, right, is the fact that she's put audio and text messages out for the public. You understand what I'm saying? Is already an issue. And this is, you're going to hear us say this a lot. This is why it's very important for you guys to vet women, right, before you make them significant in your life, right? We always tell you guys before a woman is your girl, anything seriously, you have to vet her between 12 and 18 months. Because when you don't do this, you don't really know the type of chick you're dealing with, because sometimes what happens is when a woman enters your life, she's entering your life on whatever understanding she has had before she met you. So now sometimes what happens is that you're going to have to teach a woman how to be with you.
Facts.
You understand? So what happens is she may not know how to be with a man. So you have to teach the woman how to be with you. Right? So certain women may have grown up in a certain household where they've been taught certain lessons of how to conduct yourself with a guy and all this other shit. But even if they've done that, you still have to teach her how to specifically deal with you. You understand what I'm saying?
And let's, I mean, and this stuff will come up later, but based on the alleged, situation and all this stuff, I'm gonna say alleged just because, it's not our business necessarily. Right. But allegedly, they was only fucking around for like a month, right?
I think so. Yeah.
So obviously the vetting process was short.
Right.
Or if there was even a vetting process, because you could be fucking with a bitch and not actually vetting her. Let's be clear.
Right.
You understand? Because this nigga, if it's a chick that you fucking with and you just like, y'all meet up, y'all fuck or whatever, and y'all, maybe y'all go out, do whatever. You may not actually be vetting her. You may not even have it in your mind that she's anything significant to you. So that's not even vetting. You can be fucking with a bitch for weeks and still not be actually vetting her. Because when you actually start the vetting process, you're saying to yourself that you see some type of potential. So I'm putting her on a program of consistencies. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, what do we tell you, class? The vetting process is how long? Yes, 12 to 18 months. Check this out. That's for a regular nigga.
Right.
That's for a regular nigga. Now, Fresh Prince CEO, I mean, he's not like a celebrity, but in these YouTube streets, he's known.
Exactly.
And not only that, but not only you have a little bit of fame as far as the internet goes, but people seen you. They seen the type of cars you drive. They see that you in Miami. They know that type of lifestyle is expensive. So guess what? You're not just a regular nigga. You're not a 12 to 18 month vetting process nigga. You actually become at least a 2-year, 24 month to 36 month nigga.
Right.
At least.
Exactly.
And shout out to the return of manhood, K Zagging in the building. He says, get them likes up. Never have incriminating convos over the phone or via text, only face to face, particularly when you have name notoriety. Exactly.
Exactly. That's a fact. Y'all gonna get some game today. This is what we trying to tell y'all. You're gonna get some game.
And I'm glad shout out to K Zag. I'm glad he brought that up. That's what I'm saying. He has notoriety, bro.
Right.
So that automatically implies if you're following the rules of the game, the vetting process got to be longer.
Right. Exactly.
I mean, bro, look at this bitch. Look at this fucking bitch. Look at her. Like a superhero. She looked like they injected her with the same shit they injected Captain America with in the fucking movie, my nigga.
Right.
She looked like a goddamn superhero. You understand? She's not even real. She's not real, and this is a bitch that you're messing with in only a month.
Right.
Come on, son.
Right.
A bitch at least got to have a real ass and titties for me to move so fast. Like I said, we gotta build in. We gotta put in the fact that we in Miami. We gotta put in the fact that I got notoriety. We gotta put in the fact that, bro, pretty much everybody in Miami know Fresh and Fit.
Right.
Everybody. Pretty much everybody on the internet and in Rumble know Fresh and Fit. And she was on the show.
Right.
She was on the show, so she knows the clout.
Right.
Yo, bro. And let me tell you, this is some other shit, and we might not really get into it here, but Lucario might get into it on the Bad Boy membership. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com and get on the Bad Boy membership. But this is the type of vetting process where you gotta put a bitch through a tough vetting process.
Exactly.
Like the first couple months, we talking about like it ain't like you can't even be nice to a bitch like this. For the you know what, I'm saying too much. Let's continue the video.
Get on the membership. Get on the Bad Boy membership, guys. Badboymembership.com. Let's continue.
This woman has gone on multiple podcasts thus far in order to talk about the situation. So I really, really want to give you guys my perspective. But first, let's go through all of the data that we have so far.
I want the baby because I don't want to kill.
Okay, so I have it at 1.25 speed. So this is the part where she allegedly is recording this conversation with Fresh. You know what I'm saying? So let's continue.
Kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to.
I don't want to kill the baby.
Just take a pill and it's over.
No. I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't kill.
You're not killing. Okay.
I want to keep the baby.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just don't want any kids. No.
Okay, so what you gonna do? And what you gonna do to me?
Stop.
Nothing.
Before this goes too far out of hand, remember, English is not this chick's first fucking language.
Exactly, right. So
I'm hearing a lot of misinterpretations with that part where she says, so what are you going to do to me? What she meant to say, because she don't know English like that, is what are you going to do for me and how are you going to deal with this situation? Let's be clear.
Basically.
Let's be fucking clear, because I know half of you fucking feminists, you already running down the street with, he's going to do something to her. She was fearing for her life. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. That's the fact.
English like that. She don't fucking know English like that. So she was asking him, what are you going to do to me? Meaning, what are you going to do about this situation? So let's.
Right. And what I want to say too first is this, right? So this is why vetting is important, because what happens is that, well, one, what Fresh should do is he definitely needs to get a DNA test to even see if this is his baby. That's the first thing. That's the first thing, right? Now, because just because a chick tells you she's pregnant,
right,
doesn't necessarily mean it's yours, because you have to be sure that it's yours. Because what a lot of guys think is just because you're fucking her doesn't mean you're the only one fucking her.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So you're not around her 24 hours a day. Therefore, right, you don't know if this is your actual baby or not. So you're having a conversation where she's saying, oh, I'm pregnant. Well, yeah, you're pregnant, but this might not even be my kid. You understand? Right. So let's figure that out first. Now, second thing is, what you have to understand is that she's talking about in her religion, right?
In my religion, you cannot kill the baby. You have to kill the baby. I'm pregnant. I don't want to kill the baby because you look like a man.
Right. So what happens is that the issue is this is why you have to vet, because vetting creates the dynamic where the woman is adhering to you, right? So if a woman is talking about her religion, that means she's placing her religion over you. Let's really break this down. So you guys got to understand this about game. When you have game, your woman places you above everything, even her religion. Therefore, what happens is you become her religion.
Yes, sir.
You understand? So a lot of you guys don't understand this. It's going to go over your heads. So what happens is that if a woman is placing religion, society, her friends, her mom, her dad, whoever, if her ideas about anything is over your ideas and what you have created in the situation, then that's an issue. This is why I said you have to teach a woman how to be with you, which means you're teaching a woman to listen to what you say, which means you're teaching a woman, right, a better direction to go. And then she'll actually listen to you. So what happens is that when you're dealing with a woman and you've only been with her a month, right, that's not enough time for her to be taught how to actually go in a direction that's more beneficial. Right. You understand what I'm saying? So the thing that you guys got to understand is this, right? Is that when you're interacting with a woman, she has to be on the same page as you. Meaning, if I met your girlfriend, it should almost sound like I'm talking to you.
Facts.
If I'm talking to your girl, it should sound like I'm talking to you.
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm saying? Which means like this. So for example, if I go into Target, you know what I'm going to see? I'm going to see a person who works there with a red shirt on,
and they're gonna know what's going on in all the aisles. So if I say, hey, where's the fucking mop and glow? They'll be like, oh, it's in aisle 7, right? So they know everything about the store. They're wearing the red fucking shirt and they're about Target.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So the same thing happens or needs to happen when you're dealing with your woman. She needs to be about you. So the fact that she's bringing up religion means that religion is above Fresh in this situation.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So you guys have to understand that shit.
It's my religion. I don't kill baby. I cannot kill a baby. No, I'm pregnant. I cannot act like nothing happened.
Right? Because you guys got to understand this. And one thing I'm going to say before we start is that ideas basically are just things that you take on and that you believe. So her thinking about religion, she's taking on the idea of religion, which means that society has her mind, right? That's what it means. So her man doesn't have the mind. The society has the mind. You have to always have your woman's mind, not society.
Exactly. And I'll say this, just the fact, guys, please, the vetting process, get on the Bad Boy membership and learn about the vetting process. It is vitally important for you to learn about the vetting process. Because check this out. The fact that she's recording this conversation
exactly
further lets you know how much respect she doesn't have
for
this dude.
You
understand? Because at the point, from my understanding, allegedly and all that, at the point of this conversation, they had already broken up.
Right.
So she already thought or had some type of contemplation that he wouldn't be down or in support of this baby.
Right.
So she recorded this conversation.
And
this is why respect and vetting and all those things are so fucking important, where even after y'all break up, a bitch still got a certain level of respect for you.
Exactly.
Do you understand? Because this is the difference between a nigga with game and a nigga with no game. Because after you break up, when you got game and a bitch respect you and she was down for you, she still holds respect for you. Like if somebody try to talk shit about you, even if she not with you, she gonna be like, nah, don't be. She'll either defend your name or she'll leave the fucking room.
Exactly.
Because she don't want to have nothing to do with speaking bad on your name. Why? Because even though it didn't work out, you were that nigga.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I'm serious, bro. Because as many chicks as we fuck with, bro, where they at? Where's the legion of women that's well Miles did and said this and blah? Where they at?
You're exactly right.
Come on, like this is why it's so fucking important. So, and there's no way that you can construct or develop that consistency in only 1 month, bro. There's no fucking way.
Exactly.
And then and one more thing I'll say before we start it back. That part where he was like, just get the pill, and she said, no. Bitch, who you telling no?
Exactly.
Who the fuck you? So you recording this conversation, you acting like religion is your religion is more important than me, even though you have my kid in your fucking womb, and then you telling me no, I had to have the baby. You don't have no fucking respect for me.
Right.
But we can move it.
And that's why you got to vet women, because it has to be yes over an extended period of time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's continue this shit.
Well, why did they do anything to you?
Nothing.
Why did they do anything to you?
No, I know. So like, how are you going to deal with this? By saying, I don't want a baby? That's all?
At this point in the conversation, I'm so confused. Either it's that her English is so bad and she just don't understand what it is that he's saying, or she is a slow young woman, because he said what he wanted to do, which is to have an A. At this point, I'm thinking, how ridiculous of you for us to be going raw daddy in this woman when it's so clear and obvious, at least at this point in the recording, that she's trying to set you up. And I'm also thinking, how real could this actually be, that she's in fact pregnant with his kid? Let's keep going.
Wait, hold on. What did Mike Tyler said? Niggas got to stop acting like we all haven't got a bitch pregnant before. Fresh is human. It's not a lack of game. It's evil women. Mike Tyler, let me tell you something. I've been with more women than you will ever be with in your entire life. I'm telling you off top. I don't even know you, and I already know this. You understand? I have never gotten a woman pregnant. You understand what I'm saying? Never. Now, this is the thing, right? What you guys have to understand is that we tell you guys that the game is about you. So understand that this is in no way to disparage the chick. And this is what I want to teach you guys today. This is what we're going to teach you guys, is that you have to understand that all situations that you're in that you think are evil that women are doing, understand that you allow women to do this by having them in a certain position in your life when they are not equipped to be in that position. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Stupid.
So this whole thing of, oh, we all have gotten a bitch pregnant before. No, we have not. Do you understand what I'm saying? No, we have not. And again, like I said, this is in no way to disparage Fresh, because just like anytime we do reaction videos to certain things in a game, we're not disparaging the person. We're talking about the game. I want y'all to strictly notice about the game, because the game is about you. So understand that this is a teachable moment so that you in your life can make sure you're not, going down a certain path to make a certain thing happen. You feel what I'm saying? But let's continue.
Go on.
I mean, let's go to the doctor, I guess.
To the doctor. So you want to?
I mean, yeah. Why do you want a kid now?
And why do you make me pregnant now?
So I'm like, there's no way that's true. Then I said, oh wow, like.
So just think about it. It's meant to be.
Oh, this is part
God wants you to have the baby.
Yo,
it is. God wants you to have a baby. 7 years never happened.
Oh,
and then you're
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I was talking about, guys. You got to understand that that's not good when the woman is telling you, she's basically saying, listen, my religion, what I believe, which is what she believes should be what he believes and what he already instilled in her. But she's saying what I believe is, I'm saying God telling you that this needs to happen.
God, they look like a man. The baby. God is fate. It's fate. God, they want you to have the baby right now. Right now. We cannot kill the baby because the baby look like a man.
So Night Coder said this is another reason why you don't fuck with promiscuous women, because if she gets pregnant, you don't know if it's yours or not. Y'all niggas always miss the point. What you guys have to understand is that you as a man, you have to make sure that you are thinking 3, 4, 10, 20 steps ahead when you're dealing with women. You understand? Because what you have to understand is this, is that you are the one who jump starts a situation. I'll give you a simple example. You are the one who approaches a woman, interacts with her, exchanges number, set the date so that the woman can come see you. So anytime you're dealing with a woman, it's because you created the situation you're dealing with the woman in. So what happens is, because you create the situation, you're also responsible for the situation. So all you guys that watch a lot of red pill videos, you got to understand is that what a lot of red pill videos do is it teaches you to not take responsibility for your actions in the situation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because remember, a woman can't get pregnant without your sperm. You see what I'm saying?
Tell him again, nigga.
Exactly. A woman cannot get pregnant without your sperm.
Fuck are we talking about?
You see what I'm saying?
Come on, son. What are we talking about?
They cannot get pregnant without your sperm. You see what I'm saying? Put them condoms on. That's what we talk about. But let's continue. Let's continue.
You're fucking me for a month and I'm pregnant. What does that mean?
A month.
It means Fresh was going raw daddy. It wasn't pulling out. At least, guys, when I tell you, wrap it up. Fresh apparently was not doing that.
Like now, I just think about it, if you force me to kill the baby, then you're a sin.
Well, we already sinned by having sex.
Shout out to Fresh. Shout out to Fresh, nigga. Shout out to Fresh with the game, nigga. That nigga said we already sinned by having sex, bitch. but he gonna clean it up. He gonna be like, but it's already too late.
Right. Exactly.
What are you telling me? What are you telling me? It's too late. We have to have the baby. I cannot kill a baby. It's my religion.
And these are some of the leaked DMs from their conversation. These were actually posted before that audio.
So now he's going to talk about the conversation. Now, what I want to say before we get into the conversation is this, right? Guys, this is why we tell you guys, stop having conversations with women.
Whoa.
All you do is you text a woman and say, hey, meet me here for this date.
Facts.
It's cool. You fucking confirm you meet her for the date. When you want to see her again, you say, hey, when are you free so we can smash? Then y'all set up a time to smash. You smash. Then you leave her alone. Hit her up maybe next week. When are you free again to smash? You smash her. That is it. See, what you have to understand is this. Anytime that you guys go back and forth with a woman doing all of this extra shit, what you're doing is that you're making her think she is more important to you than she actually is. But unfortunately, what Fresh did was because he sort of brought this woman into his world quickly, she does think she's more important because he's treating her as more important. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, Zach said I thought foreign chicks were better and different than Western women. Yo, K-Zag trying to get at the fucking Passport Bros and shit. He threw some shots. Passport Bros is catching strays up in here. You feel what I'm saying?
You don't need to use a condom with me, big black man.
Right.
Go to the club up, big black man. I won't get pregnant. No.
So GTJD said, Lucara, sometimes we need actual text convos with women for proof in case lies are told, if you get what I mean. No, this is what I'm saying. There is no conversation. Meaning, if you go on my phone and you see the text messages from me and a woman, it will only be about setting plans. And what I'm saying is that because it's only about setting plans, that means that I am not making her think she is important enough to talk to her about anything else.
Right.
So, for example, we're going to see these text messages with Fresh and a girl where she's letting him know she's pregnant. You know what would have been a better situation for Fresh to say throughout this whole entire conversation? If she says, I'm pregnant, Fresh, you know what he should say? All right, cool. We're going to take a DNA test. And that should have been his entire conversation.
Done.
We're going to take a DNA test. That's it. Meet me here. We're going to take a DNA test Tuesday.
Right.
That's it. All the other extra shit does not need to be said. But let's see what's going on in these text messages.
Pregnant woman says, all I'm saying is that you should take responsibility for what you did. I am a victim in this relationship, and I'm carrying your baby. You act like you don't care and you don't want nothing. He says,
wait, hold on. Let me say that in her accent. All I'm saying is you should take the responsibility for what you did. I am a victim in this relationship, and I'm carrying your baby. You don't care, and you act like you don't want nothing. You don't want the baby. The baby look like a man.
And this is what I'm saying. At that point, all he had to say was, all right, cool. Well, listen, we're going to go and take a DNA test to make sure it's my baby. And then we'll move further from that. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to see all the stuff going back and forth with this shit. Crazy.
Right. I have to test other girls, at least 4. She says, another girl?
Another
4 girls? So you're saying you have with 4 girls without protection? I hope you have all the money for your children's support. And finally admit you are effing trash.
Stop. Don't respect, bro. Respect. I told you guys, I love myself for the whole world. I don't need any of you motherfuckers to love me. I love me that much.
Right.
But respect is a different fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
You want access to my life, you have to respect me. If you want to be able to text, look how many she's texting this nigga in paragraphs and quadruple texting this nigga. You know what type of shit a bitch got to do to earn that type of access to me, nigga?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
You fucking dumb. You think any bitch that known me for a month can have this type of access to me?
Right.
Stupid. If a bitch dare text me this much after only a month, she's getting dropped.
Exactly.
Are you stupid? Bro, are you dumb? This bitch is sending this nigga paragraphs and I only knew her for a month?
Right.
Y'all niggas don't understand nothing about this fucking game, bro. This shit is serious. Ain't she calling him trash?
Right.
What?
This is what we saying. This is why we say vetting, because now the woman who allegedly has your baby is calling you trash.
Yo, this bitch don't even know English halfway. She's talking about, so you admit you are fucking trash. You are fucking trash.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, who the fuck do you think you are? And you see, it's the fucked up part, because when you don't use this shit,
Mm-hmm.
put a bitch in a position to make her think she's important.
Exactly.
When you don't protect your seed, I keep telling you guys, we are the closest thing to God. Unless I decided she can't become a fucking mother.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I make the choice, she cannot fucking elevate to the next level from woman to mother. She can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Now she thinks she got my seed in her. Now she thinks she got the right to text me, triple, quadruple text me, and fucking call me trash, call me out my name.
Right.
And then screenshot the shit and take it on tour?
Right.
You guys, vetting. Get on the Bad Boy membership now.
It's a fact. Badboymembership.com, people.
If you want to know how to vet a woman, go to badboymembership.com right now. It's the only place where you're going to find real information on how to vet a bitch.
That's a fact.
I'm dead fucking serious. This is not even a fucking promotion or marketing at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Look at this fucking situation. This bitch don't even halfway know English. And she talking about you're fucking trash? Yo, I'm so tight for I'm Fresh, I hate it had to be you, my nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Fresh, I hate it had to be fucking you, bro, because y'all niggas are supposed to be running through.
Mm-hmm.
Wrapping it up. Like just like how a nigga with football pads could run through the line.
Right.
That's how you're supposed to be running through these hoes. Put on your football pad. This is your football pad and your helmet.
Right.
You're supposed to be running through these hoes.
Mm-hmm.
Running through. We're not out here to get tripped up to be having these fucking type of conversations. A bitch thinks she could call me trash.
Right.
Bro, that shit is, when I see shit like this, it's representative of the entire species of man, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what happens when you make the mistake of putting your seed in a bitch that you haven't vetted, a bitch that's not worthy, a bitch that could form the thoughts in her brain to say the words and then type it out. You're fucking trash. Bitch, I am God. Who the fuck are you talking to?
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
But see, it's our fault. It's our fucking fault for taking a bite of the fucking apple.
Mm-hmm.
And putting the bitch in a position of power to even think she could say some shit like that.
Exactly.
What the fuck you talking about, evil women? This bitch would have nothing to say if there was no sperm inside of her, my nigga.
Exactly.
Evil women. There's no such thing.
That's real shit.
Yo, man, y'all niggas gotta wake the fuck up, bro. I swear to God. I don't care how bad they are. Yo, she a baddie, bro. She a baddie. Nigga, you are the fresh and fit. Y'all see bad bitches weekly.
Mm-hmm.
What's so special about this halfway, can't even speak English type bitch with plastic everything?
Right. Yo, it's real shit though.
Bro, there's at least a decent bad bitch. At least 2 or 3 decent bad bitches every week coming on the show. There's nothing special about this hoe, bro. Nothing. Nothing special that I can't put on one of these, bro? I don't care what none of y'all niggas say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care how good pussy feels, because what feels better, your self-respect or having a bitch feel like she could call you trash and then screenshot it and put it out to the world? What the fuck are we talking about? Just because I put my seed in a bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Playing with me, man. Y'all niggas better check your fucking nuts. Protect your seed. Protect your fucking seed, because when you let it go in the wrong bitch, you fall into situations like this.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy don't feel that good. Trust me.
Mm-hmm.
After you had enough pussy and then you start looking at your self-respect and the feeling of raw pussy, your self-respect is always going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. I hate it had to be my nigga, bro.
That's real shit. And you know what the funny part is? So Fresh told her that he was fucking with 4 other women, right? And again, she don't need to know any of that information. But what I think he was trying to do is he's trying to get her to like him less.
Right.
That she will say, well, let me go get the abortion because he's fucking with all these other women. I'm not gonna have a chance with him. He's not trying to be, so he's trying to, doing that type of shit. So I think he's going in that direction. But the problem is that from the jump, you're supposed to let a woman know her position based on your actions and what you're telling her to do. So this is why we tell you guys, don't have all of this fucking conversation and interaction, because what happens is that she is going to think she's more important, right, than she actually is. So for example, I will call Miles or text Miles about business, right? If any of you guys DM'd me on Instagram and then asked me about the insides of the business, and then I told you, I said, okay, yeah, well, me and Miles, we're doing this next week, and our quarterly statements are this, you would think that, wow, I didn't know I was that like close to Locario, that he's giving me this information and we're that cool, right? So you're going to think we're cool because I'm giving you that information, which is going to make you think that I see you as more important than you actually are in the situation. So it's going to give you a false sense of what our relationship is. So this is what's happening, is that because he put her on the pedestal, then this is why the conversation like this is happening back and forth between him and this woman. But let's continue.
Also heard that this chick was actually on the Fresh and Fit podcast. To know what it is that they talk about and to be messing with him for a month and assume that he doesn't have other women in his stable is absolutely ridiculous. But you see a reference to money right here, which is what actually this whole situation can be about. So he responds, I don't have money. Good luck. LOL. You will see. You should have a kid with someone you are in love with in the same household. It won't be what you expect. Man up. I'm telling you now, so you know.
All right, now let me say this. This is what you guys have to, and I want you guys to listen to exactly, like, stop what you're doing and listen to exactly what I'm about to say, because this is very, very, very important. Okay? You cannot logic your way out of the bullshit you put yourself in.
Facts, especially with a woman.
Right. You cannot logic your way out of the bullshit you put yourself in, meaning you cannot explain logically to a woman what you think makes sense and expect her to be like, oh, I get it. No, that's not how it works, because either one or two things are happening. Either she understands exactly what you're saying. She's going to pretend that she doesn't and use the I'm just a girl narrative to act like it's something else. Or two, she really doesn't understand what you're saying because she's in her emotions and she's just going based on the emotion. This is why you as a man have to make sure that you are controlling the dynamic of the situation that you're in with women at all times. And when I say control, what I mean is you don't control women, you control yourself. Controlling yourself, you basically only give women access to you in certain ways to make sure shit like this does not happen.
Exactly.
Do you understand what I'm saying? The only reason this type of stuff happens is because when you don't control yourself, you create situations for these type of things to happen. So if I'm not controlling myself by putting my seed into the woman, right? What happens is is that she's going to get pregnant. Then I'm going to feel a certain type of way. But the only reason she's pregnant is because I didn't control myself.
Mm-hmm.
It's really that simple. But let's continue.
She says, I don't expect anything anymore since we are not together. I got pregnant with you when I was at your house and when I was in love. You wanted to have the baby. If you did it, you did bust all in me with your own pleasure. Be logic and be a man. I don't get pregnant by myself. It's not fair for the baby. What are you saying?
Be logic. Be a man. I don't get pregnant by myself. It's not for the baby.
And see, this is the key. This is what's happening now, which is fucked up because what she's doing is that she's using logic against him. This is what, and guys, this is what this, pay attention to what I'm about to say. Whenever you move in emotion, the woman could now use logic against you.
Facts.
You understand? So the emotion makes you have sex with the woman raw.
Yes. Can we say that again? Can we fucking say that again?
Exactly. The emotion makes you have sex with the woman raw. Then what happens is that when she gets pregnant, she can use logic against you. This is what she's doing. She's saying, wait a second, but you came in me. Like, you did that. You see what I'm saying? So then what can you say to that? There's no rebuttal to that. Because she's actually right. Unfortunately, she's right.
Yo, y'all niggas who be defending fucking bitches raw, that is straight emotional shit.
Right.
That is straight niggas be like, yo, what you talking about, man? What you talking about, man? Yo, man, come on, man. It just happens. It just happens. What you mean? No, nigga, you're emotional.
Right.
You're emotional, nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That moment, you're more in love than the bitch.
Right.
Because you're the only one dropping off something inside of her.
Exactly.
You're more in love than the fucking bitch, you bitch ass nigga.
And see,
all of you niggas that fuck raw and you throw everything out the window just for the feeling of raw pussy, y'all niggas is emotional and y'all niggas is bitch ass niggas, straight up and down. Now, I know niggas is like, damn, I thought Fresh was your boy. But in this particular moment, Fresh, you my nigga, but you behave like a bitch ass nigga in this situation, man. Fucking this bitch raw, nothing up inside of her. I'm just being real, nigga. That's bitch ass nigga movements, homie.
Right.
All of you niggas that defend that shit, because let me tell you something. I'm the type of nigga, yes, I fuck chicks raw in my life. But I believe it or not, I've been the type of nigga to fuck bitches raw for a couple of strokes and then put the condom right back on.
Mm.
I know it sounds impossible to have for you niggas. But that's what dick control actually means.
Right. And if you're going to fuck raw, at least have it be a woman you vetted that, you know what I'm saying? That's worth something. So if you do get her pregnant, you feel what I'm saying?
See, here's what I'm talking about. This is where patience, discipline, and actually being a fucking man comes in.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have the patience to vet a woman.
Right.
Put her through the process. Let her show you that she has a place in your life. Let her show you that she's a helpmate. Let her show you that she's an asset to you. And then you say to yourself, well, we can fuck raw because I don't mind if she has my baby.
Right. Exactly.
Y'all niggas is fucking bitches raw that you would hate for her to have your baby because you know deep down you hate this bitch.
Right.
You don't even like this bitch that much. You just love the feeling of your dick inside her raw.
Right.
But that's emotional shit. That's not man shit, bro. And this is the part of the game where it has to get ugly like this because it's like niggas love to defend it like, well, what you mean? I don't got no control over that. What the
It's like, nigga, what?
I don't get y'all niggas, bro. I don't get y'all niggas. And this right here is why we have so many fucking incel and MGTOW and red pill motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
Because y'all niggas is fucking these unworthy hoes.
Right.
Bringing niggas into the world that get no fucking leadership.
Exactly.
And then they got to come over to us.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking knuckleheads. And
right.
they're raised with the same fucking emotion. And then they do the same shit and the fucking cycle starts all over again.
Right.
Because listen, if you don't have enough discipline right? To vet a woman and give her some time to become your girl. Of course, you don't got no discipline with your fucking dick.
Mm-hmm.
Of course. Bro, I know it feels good. I know.
Mm-hmm.
No, it feels good. But 18 years of fucking bitter baby mama drama and servitude and garnishing my wages and having to speak to a bitch I don't like.
Right.
For 18 fucking years.
Crazy.
All because of maybe a half hour, an hour of feel good time.
Mm-hmm.
It don't add up, my nigga. Y'all same niggas be the niggas that say, well, the juice ain't worth the squeeze. That's why I'm going overseas. That rhymes too. The juice ain't worth the squeeze, so I'm going overseas.
Mm-hmm.
How is the juice worth the squeeze for 18 fucking years of bullshit? Tell me.
Right.
And all you gotta do is use this shit.
Mm-hmm.
This don't make no fucking sense, bro. All of y'all niggas, there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that love to defend fucking bitches raw. Oh yeah, my pull-out game is this and rah, rah, rah. Stop, bro. Stop. Because y'all the same niggas that y'all hate single mothers, y'all hate bitches with high body counts.
Right.
Stop.
Mm-hmm. And see, what I was saying earlier too is that when you make emotional moves as a man, the woman can always get you with logic. Just like, for example, you know how niggas, they take women out to expensive restaurants on the first date, and then the nigga's trying to get pussy by the end of the night, and then she give him a kiss on the cheek, and he's like, yo, what happened? Like, you know what I'm saying? I took you out. Like, why we can't go back to your place or my place and get it? And you know what she say to you? She say, well, you just told me you wanted to take me out to dinner. Like, we were just going to get to know each other. Right? So she's using logic against you because you are moving in emotion. And this is what happens when you don't have game. This nigga said, I hate single mothers, but I got 3 baby mamas. Hilarious, right? But let's continue this video. We gonna go.
You're not together and won't be. Why would that be good for a kid? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But what I find interesting about this is that he is not negating that he is busting in her without a goddamn comment until.
Why you come and say to me? Why did you come and say to me, big black man?
And see, again, he's trying to appeal to her with logic. That's the thing you guys got to understand. You can't. This is the thing. This is why you have to stop shit before it happens.
Right.
Because once it happens, you can't logic your way out of it. Because a lot of times when shit just happens, that means you are moving in emotion. You see what I'm saying? So now what the thing is this, is that shit does not just happen to motherfuckers who got game.
Don't know accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's how it works. But let's continue.
Which I gotta think and say to myself, Fresh, what are you doing? You going raw daddy and these chicks that you have on the show? What the fuck is wrong with you? You know better. I know Myron is telling you to know better. I get it. She's a baddie. But why set yourself and your life up for so much drama, knowing that women are going to be attracted to you, not because of your personality, not because of your face, but because of the amount of money that you have in your account. And you're busted in these thoughts, broad daddy. What is wrong?
See, now why he had to go and say that though? That's mean. He said not because that's mean. MTR, stop it. That's fucked up, bro.
With you, she has the logic to think, well, if you are not wearing a condom and you are busting in me raw, that must mean that you want a child. Well, I agree. She's making a couple of logical jumps. I can't disagree with her. Why else?
You see, that's what I said. Guys, whenever you make emotional decisions with women and shit goes left, you can't logic your way out of it because she's going to logic your ass to death where you can't really say nothing because understand. See, women are very, very clever.
Yes,
They're
sir.
very clever because what happens is that women are logical too, which is why they can come at you with logic. But then they also have the emotional, I'm just a girl, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm emotional card to use that when it's applicable.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm saying, where do not get yourself in a position or a situation where that could go down. So what you do is that you use logic, right? When you feel yourself being emotional. So a lot of you guys, you get emotional because you're like, yo, she's a baddie. Oh my gosh, she's so bad. She's so hot. Listen, off camera, I was telling Miles, there were times where I was with women, right? And these women were begging me to smash it raw. Begging.
They do.
And they were baddies too, begging me to smash it raw. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like literally trying to get me to have sex with them without a condom and just do. And this will be like chicks like on the first date. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Wait, Mario, where's your receipts, bro?
Exactly right. That's what you're gonna say, right? So what happened is you got to use logic and say, "Fuck no."
Fuck no.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, remember Cat Williams said, Diddy be wanting to party, you got to tell him no.
Yes, sir.
These chicks on here is trying to get raw dick, and you got to tell them no. You understand what I'm saying? You have to override your emotion with logic. I know she's a baddie. I know you want to do it because you think it's going to feel good. You have to still tell yourself no.
Yo, man.
You understand what I'm saying? But see, some of y'all are so insecure that you want to fuck a baddie not because she's bad. You want to fuck her because you want validation from her. You want to feel good and tell your boys you fucked the baddie. So you think if you tell that girl we ain't fucking unless I'm strapping up, you think she's not gonna like it and not want to fuck you anymore. So what you do is you end up fucking the girl raw because you want the pussy so bad because you want to be validated so bad. This is why you guys have to understand game, because game is going to teach you to lead with logic and not emotion.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? Well, let's continue.
Are you leaving your seed in a woman that you know in your heart of hearts really don't fuck with you like that? She's probably there for the money. So why did you keep busting your loads all up inside of me? Also, he says, things happen and yes, feelings change, but bringing a kid into this world without both parents, love is cruel. We both thought you wouldn't get pregnant. Fresh, this is like rule number one in dealing with women and beginning to start to have sex with them. Never, ever trust and believe when they tell you that they cannot have children. Don't even believe them unless you go into the doctor office with them when they're putting the damn birth control unit into her cervix, unless you can watch that act happening.
Listen. I'll go even further than that. Don't believe anything women tell you because you should be leading anyway. So what is her telling you anything mean? Right. If you're leading, if she's supposed to do what you say, why are you trying to get input from her? So if I say to myself as a man, I am fucking no women raw, right? I have a rule that I'm going to wear a condom every time when I talk to a woman and have sex with this woman. Why the fuck would I give a fuck if she says she's on birth control? Why would I care if she says, I can't get pregnant? Oh yeah, you're definitely not going to get pregnant because I'm wearing a fucking condom because that's what I do. I don't give a fuck about what you're saying. I'm using a condom. Listen, I don't care if you told me God sent you down from heaven. You ain't even got a fucking ovaries or nothing. Like, I don't give a shit. I'm still wearing a condom. So this is why you as a man have to do what you say you're going to do at all times, regardless of what a woman says. Stop listening to women.
Stop.
You understand what I'm saying? Oh, but she told me she was on birth control, bro. So it's both our faults. No, it's your fault for believing what the fuck she's saying and following her.
Let's be clear. It's only the man's fault. Only.
Exactly.
Guys, there is no such thing as female accountability. No such thing. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
I hate to burst your fucking bubble, niggas. There is no such thing as female accountability. When a man is involved in a situation, there's no such thing as female accountability. Period.
Facts.
We're done.
Facts.
If you're not leading, then you a bitch ass nigga. If you're not leading, you're a bitch ass nigga. If you listening to that bitch, you a bitch ass nigga. If you're falling to your emotions and making decisions that you know can put you in a situation you don't want to be in, you're fucking up, bro. You're not following the rules of the game. You're not being a man. You're not doing what you know you're supposed to do.
Right. That's real shit. Let's continue.
Or if you go up into the back of it and you feel that little wire hanging down, or if she shows you the thing in her arm, But even if she's just taking a pill, do not trust it. Again, especially when you know that you're meeting these girls on the show, because they're obviously going to set you up for the jokes. 3 to 4 weeks, the doctor says. He says, oh, okay. It's our baby, and you want to kill our baby. You are not being a good human. It's not about that right now. It's not good. And a lot.
It's our baby, and I want you, and you want to kill our baby? You're not being a good human. You're being trash.
What is happening, especially now, business may be over. I don't want kids right now, and we spoke about it, and you agreed. Again, they'll change their mind.
See, he's saying, we spoke about this. The business is not going the way it needs to go, whatever it is. And what you got to understand, guys, is listen, man, you're trying to make sense of this to her. Women know what the fuck they're doing. So I'm saying, don't ever let women, don't ever get confused and think women don't know what they're doing. What women do is that they use situations against you once you've made a mistake.
Yes, sir. What? Yo, please say that again. Please say that again.
They use situations against you once they've known you have made a mistake. Because now what's going to happen is this. Everything you're saying, she's going to counteract that not only with logic, but the worst is when she puts the emotion in it. Because now what's going to happen is that the logic is going to make you say, oh shit, yeah, she's right, I fucked up. And the emotion is going to make you feel as if like, damn, I got to do more for her than I thought. Do you understand what I'm saying? So what's going to happen is this. Logic is, well, you came up in me and you're the one who squirted up in me. Logic, emotion. And I love you. I thought that I thought you cared. I thought that we were going to be a family. Do you understand what I'm saying?
I love you. I fall in love with you.
And it's the thing. Her emotion is going to hit your logic, because then you're going to say, oh shit, I did tell her that I wanted her to be my girl. Oh shit, I did tell her that I wanted her to be my family. You see what I'm saying? So now you're stuck. You see what I mean? This is why you guys have to understand game.
Yo, speaking of which, I heard that allegedly he did bring her to meet the family, son.
That's what I heard. And that's what I'm saying. This is why we tell you guys, a woman should not meet your family until she's your girl. And she shouldn't be your girl until she's been vetted for at least 12 to 18 months.
Guys, go to badboymembership.com, please.
Yes, you got to go to both of these. Go to badboymembership.com. Okay. You got to go there. Right? Go to badboymembership.com, and you guys have to also go to masculineidentitymembership.com, because if you don't go to these websites, we are telling you, if you don't understand game, you're going to make mistakes.
Right.
And then that's going to fuck shit up.
Right.
This is why we're trying to tell you guys. We're trying to stop you guys from making these fucking mistakes. But let's continue.
Fine.
Wait, hold on real quick. Shout out to K Zagan. He says, lead with your actions, not your words. Telling a woman you don't want kids, but having raw sex is inconsistent leadership.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Guys, listen. Understand that when you put your seed inside a woman, you are doing more than just having raw sex.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta see this, guys.
Right.
You're doing more than you're because what you have done now is, look, no Diddy, but the power is in your nuts.
Mm-hmm.
All of the power of life is within you.
Right.
The power of life is inside you. Just like, and when you give a woman the privilege of the power of life,
right,
you have put the power in her fucking hands.
Mm-hmm.
You see this?
Right. It's a fact.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's a fact. So let's continue.
Even when they're good-natured women, they'll go get that sonogram and see it inside, and then all of a sudden they change their mind then. But just don't ever trust it. The best way to guard against this is to just not go in raw daddy. But here's the thing. We're all human. We're all fallible. We all make mistakes. And I understand that. But for the MT Army, you're beginning to understand how quickly that these women can change their minds or insert little distractions in there to make you go inside because they see you as a great option going into the future. I never agreed. I agreed based on your actions. Are you not educated? If you keep releasing your seed inside of me, then I will get pregnant. Can't disagree with her. I don't get pregnant without your behavior. Words mean nothing. Man up. I'm not saying I want to be with you because I don't, because you are nothing to me. But the baby is innocent. So there's a picture here of 2 pregnancy tests. And then she writes,
Damn, so she says, you're nothing to me, right? She's hitting it with the logic. So it's like I'm telling you, you guys get caught up in these situations.
You're nothing to me. Hey, you're looking like a man.
You always told me you wanted me to be your baby's mother. Okay. So you're in a relationship with her? Are you just lying to her? I loved you and I did everything to be a good girlfriend. Okay, yeah, they were in a relationship. You guys actually finding things out as I'm reading it. Now this is happening. You walked away. I think I want to keep the baby. I don't want to end alive. I want you to think carefully and take the responsibility. He responds back, I'll call you shortly. She says, take your time. Apparently a call happened. And then he responded, I can't.
Can you pause it real quick? You can pull it back when we restart it. But I want you guys to understand something. Based on that paragraph that she wrote, you got to understand, Lucario, you said this a few months ago, but you said it, right? You said when a man says something,
right,
it is so.
Right.
When a man says something, it is so. Okay. Now, I always tell you guys, in addition to that ideal, that we are the closest thing to God.
Right.
So if we put both of those together, it's like we're saying when God speaks, anything that God speaks comes into reality.
Right.
So based on what she wrote there, she said, you said you wanted me to be your baby's mother. That's what you said to me. You said you love me and I fall in love with you. I let you bust inside of me. So unless she's clearly just straight lying, this guy said to her, I want you to be my baby mama.
Right.
This is what he said. If it's true. But why would she just say this like this in a private conversation?
Right.
And I'm just like, so you just saying shit to these chicks? And you're saying, like, see, this is what the reason why I'm bringing this up, guys, is that I need you to understand that. I need you to look at your position as a man and understand how heavy your position as a man is when it comes to this reality.
Right.
I keep repeating to you, like, I think that when we say shit, it just sounds like a catchphrase. You don't understand how heavy what the fuck we saying really is. When I say to you, a man is the closest thing to God in this reality, you think I'm fucking giving you a catchphrase.
Right.
I'm dead fucking serious. As men, we are the creators. I just explained to you how we have the power of life inside of us. Inside of our nutsack is literally the power of life. We choose who to bestow that honor to. If these are the things that you're saying to this woman, and then when she actually gets pregnant, you're saying you don't want to have a baby. Just like Kazagin said earlier, that's inconsistent leadership. What are we saying?
Right.
And again, I say to you, bro, you are one of the popular niggas. You already winning. You don't need to mislead these bitches.
Right.
You don't need to lie. You don't need to tell a bitch nothing that you don't even need to tell a bitch what she wants to hear.
Right.
In the position that you're in, you can be 100% honest with a bitch and still get what you want. Because I'm 100% honest with bitches and I still get what I want. And I'm nowhere near, I have no notoriety like these niggas. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know if niggas really understand their position as men, because if we totally understood our position as men, then we would just be upfront and honest with these chicks, bro.
Right.
Because let me tell you something about Certain situations when a bitch respects you. You explain to a woman your path. You're honest with her. And she respects and admire you.
Right.
In certain particular situations like that, let's just say, just by happenstance, accidentally, she does get pregnant. Did you know that bitch she might not even tell you about it, and she will get rid of it or hit the plan B without even saying nothing to you because she respects you that much?
Exactly.
Bro, I know stories like that where bitches accidentally get pregnant by niggas they super respect, and because they know for a fact that that's not a part of his plan and not a part of his vision, and she don't want to be a hindrance to his success or his journey, she go to the doctor straight away or to the pharmacy straight away and hit that plan B and don't even say nothing to him about it.
Right.
And this is the type of shit that happens when you vet a woman, because as you vet the woman, she learns to see your vision.
Mm-hmm.
She learns to see your journey, your path, and she wants to be a positive part of that journey.
Right.
So she won't do anything to obstruct it.
Real talk.
This chick, she's explained it in the text. He is nothing to her. He's trash. He's a terrible human being.
Mm-hmm.
She's literally she's trying to punish this nigga for the alleged lies that he may have told her. That's what's going on here.
Right. And also sometimes some of y'all might say, oh, she's just saying that because, she's upset and she's emotional. Right. And what happens is that when a woman respects you, she knows not to cross the line.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't care how emotional she gets. She knows I'm not going to call a nigga trash if I respect him. You understand? But if I respect them, this shit wouldn't be out on the internet.
Yo,
you see, that's the crazy part. Let's continue this shit.
And have kids, and she says, take responsibility for your actions. So where does this leave the entire situation? Well, obviously the story is still developing, and I think over the next couple of days, there's going to be a lot more information to come out. But I think at the end of the day, people are going to ask questions like, is this going to have an impact on the Fresh and Fit podcast? And no, I don't think it's going to have any impact. I think if this was something that was happening to Myron, it would have much more of a lasting impact. Why? Fresh and Fit's audience routinely challenges the impact that Fresh has on the entire production. They constantly challenge his degree or perceived work ethic within the podcast, like during the taping, during the show. They constantly challenge him on what appears to be his inability to stay consistent within the gym. They challenge him on his degrees of masculinity. And they also put in the question the difference between his public perception and the way that he lives within his private life. And I think that this will be evidence, if true, mind you, that will add more insult to injury, less so to the entirety of the Fresh and Fit podcast, but more so to his own credibility within that. I don't think Myron is going to do anything to remove him from his seat, because it seems as though what he preaches publicly doesn't match what he practices privately. I think they're just going to move on from this situation. We'll see if they're going to address it. But yeah, just the fact that the chick was recording the entire conversations, this sounds like this was the plan all along. This sounds like this was the okie doke. It's easy for a woman like this, who I don't even know if she's a natural born citizen, if she's looking for a passport, and this is her way to try to get a passport over here. Women like this will accept your seat because they're looking at the light at the end of the tunnel. Meanwhile, you're thinking with your incorrect head. So if this is all true, Fresh has absolutely nobody to blame but his damn self.
All right, so that's the first video. Should we do a little clip of the second one where the girl's talking, or just take some calls? What do you think is the thing?
If you put it on, like, put it on 1.25, we could do that.
Yeah. All right, cool. So let's do just a little bit of the other video, right? So there's another video where it's showing the girl talking her side, or talking the shit she's talking or whatever. And I think she's on a live stream with like Destiny and some other people. So we're gonna show a little bit of this. I'm gonna put it on we might not play the whole thing because it gets kind of redundant. But let me put it on the 1.25 joints to make it a little faster. And then after that, we'll take some calls. But before we get into this, what I want to say is this real quick, is what Fresh needs to do, because we're talking about what can he do to turn this situation around and make this shit better. What I would suggest, and shout out to Super Sly, because I heard him say this, is that Fresh should, this is what I'm thinking, he should turn this into a teachable moment for the guys that watch his show. Meaning, say, hey, listen, I fucked up. You can see shit can happen to anybody. So this is why you guys have to make sure that you are, not doing this, and that. You feel what I'm saying? Make that a teachable moment. Own up to what happened. Teachable moment. You guys live and learn, right? Another thing too, what we were saying earlier, is he needs to definitely take that DNA test, make sure this kid is his, right? If it's not his, then definitely that's a wrap. You know, she's done. But if it is his, right? What I would suggest is that he needs to basically, you know, take responsibility for the situation,
right,
and be like, okay, what do I need to do as far as like child support or whatever to pay that, and then just keep it moving. Because if he's really, see, my thing is, I'm not the type of person that, you know, like, you know, I think that it's a good thing that if you have a kid, right, to be in that kid's life. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, though, right, what happens is that if you make a mistake where you deal with a woman and have these type of circumstances happen, right, you might have yourself in kind of like a 50 Cent type of situation where he had, you know, a kid with the first woman, and then there was a bunch of bullshit. So then it caused that rift. So, you know, you're paying child support, but you don't really have that fucking relationship with your kid. You see what I'm saying? So if it comes down to that, then what he might have to do is just pay the fucking child support and just keep it pushing. You see what I'm saying? But if he actually wants to make something happen with the kid, right, then he's going to have to try his best to be able to have that conversation or interaction with her for that to happen. But unfortunately, even the reason why that needs to go down in that first place is because there wasn't any vetting or any type of situation where he put his seed in a woman in the first place that, you know, that's not worthy enough anyway in the first place. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So it is, man.
Me personally, I would also say that you know, if it turns out after the DNA test, because obviously, and remember, guys, DNA and paternity tests are mandatory in all situations.
Right.
Mandatory in all situations. I don't care what your woman got to say.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, when you tell your woman that y'all gonna take a DNA test, she should be happy.
Mm-hmm.
Happy to prove that the baby belongs to you. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Exactly.
If she's looking at you like, why we need to take a DNA test? Don't you trust me? We've been married. We've been together for so long. Blah, 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 blah. Shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
She should be like, of course, I can't wait for the fucking results to come back, because I'm sure this baby belongs to you, because I love you and my allegiance is to you, my man, my king, my leader.
Right.
Okay, so that's the type of response that you should be anticipating when you tell your woman that you're about to get a DNA test, because they are mandatory in all situations. Now, provided that the child is his, man, teach that nigga how to be the best CEO ever, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk.
Like, if that's really your kid, man, you know, boy or girl, whatever, take that, you know, however you can, because I don't know what's going to happen with her, you know, because she's like, I think she's on here on a work visa, some other shit. So I don't know how it's going to work long distance, or if she stay here because she got pregnant or whatever. I don't know. But the bottom line is you got to do your best, bro, because you don't want to continue the cycle of weakness, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
If you really got, if it felt that good, then it gotta feel good for the next 18 years too, nigga.
Exactly. Real shit. So let's hear some of this shit right here and see what's popping off.
The Fresh and Fit podcast is in a world of trouble, and you guys are about to see the best advertisement for condoms that have ever existed in the history of mankind.
It's crazy.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Well, let's continue.
Why is it that I'm saying this? Well, the lovely, young, well-endowed young woman who got her viscous innards entered and rearranged by the one and only Fresh Prince CEO has been doing a podcast tour, which unto we can hear her speak in log form, so we can officially dissect the type of woman that he left nothing but the nuts hanging out of. Shout out to the Hodge twins. We're going to go over this content right here. And then also quick shout out to Destiny, who I've been critical on this channel before, specific to his divorce and the lifestyle that he lived. Nevertheless, Destiny had the opportunity to grill this lovely young lady, and it was a train wreck. Without further ado, so a Discord conversation is being held between the cast of characters at the bottom, including Fresh's future baby mama. Destiny is currently on mute while they ask some questions, but he's getting ready to get off mute here in a quick second. Let's listen.
We have deep conversations when we meet, when we're in person. He makes me feel like he was really serious with me. He always tests me, ask me questions.
You see, and already, let's say this is true. Having deep conversations, texting her about shit, and that's causing a situation to where she thinks she's important in the situation. So therefore, if you get her pregnant and then now you're like, fuck out of here,
right?
That's gonna cause drama.
Hey, can we look at the bright side?
What's the bright side?
Number one, she's a baddie. Number one, she's a baddie, and number two, Fresh got receipts out here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look, at least we can't, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody looking at Fresh talking about, oh, well, the bitches you fuck with is ugly and blah, blah, blah. No, my nigga got real receipts. He got them pregnant, nigga. You feel me? But allegedly.
Exactly.
Because we can't see the DNA yet. So, right. Exactly. But go ahead.
Like what, if you don't mind me asking?
What do you want from a man in the future? Like,
you want from a man?
He was asking, actually, you know what he was doing? See, men do this where they want to know what kind of character they need to play in your life, and they want to know the script. So you told him.
He knows what I want.
You told him, girlfriend. You told him. You didn't keep nothing secret.
Okay, wait. Everybody says I'm with him for his money, but look,
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. No, I didn't say that.
I don't care about money. I never said I don't, because on the show I even said they were asking me how much money do you think a man should make for a year? I told them $1 million.
$1 million.
Wait, so she said she don't care about money, but he needs to make $1 million a year, though. You feel me?
He has to. If a man want to be with me, he has to make $1 million, and he had to look like a man. Okay.
So that actually means you have to make $5 million, because if she thinks $1 million is not a lot of money, that means that you need to really be making $5 million. You understand? Exactly. At least.
And that's my standards. He knows my standards.
Yo, imagine saying it in one sentence.
See, and real quick, she said he knows my standards. Okay, guys, her standards should be your standards.
Facts.
This is what we tell you about game. If you're dealing with a woman and she says, you need to do this for me, you should be doing this or having this in order to fuck with me, then you're not really on top of your game. This is why, again, remember, this is what I try to tell you guys. It's a podcast. The podcast is for entertainment. Right. But in real life, when you have game, you are not worried about a woman's standards, because a woman's standards means nothing to you if you're a man who has game. Why? Because you're leading. Do you think when you go to Target to apply for a job, they give a fuck about your standards? No. You're worried about Target standards because you want to get hired, correct? So Target don't give a fuck about your standards. They say this is our standard, and you either get with it or you can't work here. It's the same thing when you deal with women. When you have game, when you deal with women, right? You are letting the woman know this is what it is. And if you ain't about it, then I ain't fucking with you. That's it.
Okay, I tell you.
Money doesn't matter to me. I'm not with him for money. But my requirement for a man is to make $1 million. You're beginning to see the ridiculousness that engulfs this young woman's mind. By the way, some additional context as well. Tree of Logic, what up, Tree? She actually hates Fresh and Fit. And I think what Tree is doing is playing good cop to inevitably, which will be Destiny's bad cop, which I think is a fantastic tactic here in order, because she's obviously up here, Daisy. She's obviously up here to continue to expose, to get clout, right? Irrespective of Fresh actually fucking up. I actually think there's two people who were fucked up in this situation. I think it's both Fresh, and I think Daisy is fucked up as well. You're going to see that here in a quick second. But pay attention when Destiny comes in like a wrecking ball. Let's go.
Oh, my God.
Daisy, the reason I know you're not for money is because you went 50-50 on that bracelet, okay? Yes, a woman who was for money would never go 50-50 on that bracelet.
And I bought my own ticket to Miami. First time I bought my own ticket, and I know he buys ticket for other girls, but I never ask him like, can you buy me a ticket? For me, that's like so cheap, just like $200 or what? Like, because I'm really in love with the person, so I didn't even care about the money.
Okay, now what she's doing is this is what fakes you guys out. This is why you shouldn't really listen to what women are saying and have your own agenda. Because she's like, I didn't do it for money. I bought my own ticket out to so and so and so. That is the biggest trick that a woman will do to make it seem like she's not interested in your money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So she'll do things where, let me take you out. Let me buy you this. So it disarms you to think she's not with you for money. That's the oldest gold digger trick in the book. Now, I'm not saying she's a gold digger. I'm just saying that that's what happened. So take all that with a grain of salt.
Exactly. And she low key trying to accuse him of tricking and simping.
Right. Exactly.
I know he buy plane ticket for other girl, but I pay for my own plane ticket to Miami. Okay. Because that's cheap to me. I'm not paying for his money. Okay.
Facts.
Reason why he bought me the bracelet, because he bought me a fucking fake bracelet.
Yeah, I know. I read that part.
And then because I buy these bank leaves all the time, I have an account. I always know. Like, when the moment I got
Fresh, you a nasty bastard. You buying Van Cleef fake what? From Shein? Is that what you're doing, Fresh? It's a nasty bastard.
the bracelet, I'm like, this is fake. But I didn't tell him immediately. I told him 2 days later, and he was acting like
Fresh
he
don't
didn't
give
know.
a shit.
For sure, he knows.
I'm just curious. Can I ask a question about for the kid? If Walter apologized for everything and came clean and everything, wouldn't you want him to be involved in like your child's life?
Good question. Pause.
But why would you care about that?
Oh, pay attention.
What do you mean? Well, because he's the most important person that we're talking about right now, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
but why do you care about he's gonna be a part of my baby's life?
It's not just your babies; it's both of your babies, right? And doesn't the child?
Yeah, but he doesn't
wants to be involved.
Yeah. It's both of our baby, but he's not acting like a man. So, do you think he has a right to see the baby?
Yes.
Do you think you have a right to child support?
Oh, Destiny.
See, and this is the thing again. She's using logic to thwart off the emotion. Because this is the thing. What's going to happen is she's saying, I'm not doing anything in regards to him, or I'm not doing anything to benefit him. But the reason why I'm not doing it is because he's not being a man. Right? And so what happens is that then when she's saying that, you can't actually go against it because what she's saying is actually true. Because if you're being a man, none of this would have happened. You understand? Now, what she's trying to say is in her perspective or her way, right? She could also use it in that way of, oh, well, I just feel like you're not being a man, just speaking emotionally. But what happens is that the actions that happened or took place is not what men do. This is why we teach you guys about masculinity. You understand what I'm saying? This is why we tell you guys to make sure that you get on the masculine identity membership. You understand what I'm saying?
By the way, guys, we got a spring sale going on. The masculine identity membership is free for the first 7 days. 7 days of access for free. Okay, so go to masculineidentitymembership.com right now and sign up. There you go.
Right. Let's go. Let's make this happen.
Destiny is officially on his red pill arc. Fantastic question. Let's see what the gold digger says to this.
I mean, he doesn't need to. That's fine.
Well, you said the U.S. government said he had to pay, but the U.S. government is also going to make you share custody with him too, right? Whether you want to or not, unless you have a
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I will let what government decide to do. If they decide that, okay, my child have to see him, then that's fine. But if the government says, okay, my baby doesn't need to see him, then that's not unnecessary.
What shouldn't the priority be to like build a healthy life for your future child? Shouldn't that be the focus? Like, how do you make sure your child has a father that wants to spend time with him and be involved in his life, and has a mother?
Look, his father doesn't want him.
He just found out that you're pregnant, right? I mean, he's probably freaking the fuck out. I imagine he probably isn't ready to be a dad or doesn't necessarily want to right now. But like, why close the door on that?
I am not closing it. I'm just saying, based on his behavior right now.
You guys gotta understand.
You see, again, she's using logic because he said, "Why don't you?" Destiny's like, "Well, why don't you like allow this?" He's like, "Well, he said he don't want it."
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So, guys, this is what I'm trying to tell y'all again. Y'all have to understand that the moves you're making emotionally are going to cause the woman to come back at you. And then you're like, oh shit, what can I say? Because I did tell her I didn't want it.
Yo, let me tell you something. This bitch been pregnant before, and she got rid of that motherfucker for the other nigga.
Mm-hmm.
She don't have no respect for Fresh, and she trying to make this nigga eat his words, and she know Fresh got a little bit of bread, and she trying to be a part of that shit. And she probably looking at her situation like, well, I'm getting older, so I might as well get me a fucking meal ticket.
Right.
This bitch can't fool nobody.
Mm-hmm.
And go at and I have this nagging suspicion that she know English better than she's letting on to.
Right.
Because he behave. I know he don't want to be in the child. He behave in the baby. Shut the bitch.
All right, let's listen to a little bit more of this, and we'll take some calls.
Stan, that what she's doing is trying to punish Fresh. Fresh absolutely fucked up in this situation. He should not have been splashing raw daddy in a woman that thinks like this. But you got to also understand that she's a garbage thinker of a person. It's not about the welfare of the child. It's not about having a father in the child's life. It's whatever she can do to leverage the laws in the system to extract as much money out of him while also not allowing Fresh to see the baby.
Look, why do you speak for him? Why do you speak for him? Because clearly he's acting like an idiot on the show.
Well,
right now.
you're both acting like idiots, right? To be fair, right? You got
What am I acting?
Because you got pregnant by a guy that doesn't want to marry you.
Right.
You're just as dumb as he is, right?
Right.
The problem isn't with either of you, though. That should be the main concern. The main concern should be the child, right?
He's not concerning about the child. I am. That's why I went on an adult conversation. So don't
you're
you
leaking DMs on
speak
Instagram.
for him.
You don't care. You're not caring. The child right now is just a money ticket for you. You're not caring at all about the child. Why are you leaking
What is
all
the
this
money?
publicly?
What
the money is the
what
child
the
support
money?
you think that you were talking about earlier.
Look,
that you're very familiar with the US
Who
law.
are you? I'm here because I got invited from the owner. Who are you? If you're not owner, don't speak to me. Because you have no right to talk about my situation.
You see, and so when Destiny's trying to get into the meat and potatoes of the shit, she deflects because she doesn't want to actually have that conversation.
But listen to how good her English gets when she gets upset, though.
Exactly.
Listen to how fluent she is with English when she fucking mad as shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust this bitch, bro. A bitch like this could never get my seed, nigga. And I'm to be like, well, don't no bad bitch want to fuck you, Miles. Well, I'm good with that then. Fuck it. I'm good.
It's not
You're literally on the
money.
internet talking about your situation everywhere. What do you mean?
I'm talking about the situation. It's not about money. What do you know about anything?
What do I? Apparently more than you do.
think
I'm not getting
I'm
knocked up by Fresh from Fresh and Fit. What do you? You're trying to act like you're the one with all the experience here?
Who are you? How do you have the right to talk about this? Like talking about a man.
Because I'm apparently because I'm older than you. I've got more life experience than you. I'm the only one that.
I mean, so you have more rights?
No, apparently I'm just curious. It seems like you have like all of this.
I don't want to talk to you right now.
Look at.
Okay, so Daisy.
I don't want to talk to you.
Let me
Okay. Destiny's gonna take a break for a little bit.
I will. I'll take out. This woman is a piece of trash, though. She's ruining this kid's life because she's trying to milk this guy for money. You're actually subhuman filth. Just let you know that. Good luck. Bye.
You can say whatever you
Yo, what is wrong with this nigga, Destiny?
Subhuman filth. God. Yo, that's how you know that nigga's red pill, nigga. That nigga called a bitch subhuman. I mean, if I call a bitch or I say, man, bitches know they ain't shit. This nigga said, you are subhuman filth.
Yo.
Yeah, I did. I do want to talk to you. I do want to talk to you right now. Are you the owner? If you're not the owner, don't talk to me. Okay? I came on this podcast for the owner. Okay.
But bro, this is what you guys got to understand, man, is that everything that she's doing is things she's doing after the fact.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So what happens is this, right? Is that, you know, you as a man have to make sure that things don't get to this point. Do you understand? And so it's like this. For example, if I'm chilling and a white dude calls me nigga.
Hello. 404. Take it easy. We ain't taking calls yet, but you can hang out if you want to. Put your shit on mute. Go ahead.
Hold on for a second. If a white dude calls me nigga,
nigger,
and I get emotional, keyword emotional, and I beat the shit out of him,
right?
Then what could happen is I could get arrested and go to jail, right? And then what's gonna happen is I'm gonna say, but he called me nigger. right? And then you know what the guy's gonna say? He's gonna be like, well, I was just talking. Those are just words. Like, aren't you an adult? Why are you getting so emotional about someone saying a word? That doesn't mean you should hit me, right? And so what happens is that he's using logic to basically thwart me being emotional. So this is what happens in this situation. So even though Destiny's going in on her, what happens is that the reason why she's even in this position is because emotional decisions have been made to get her in this position.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying? But yeah, we could start taking calls down. Let me bring this down because this is basically the same shit. Let's go with 404, whoever that is.
Yeah, 404. You were on Live with Akari Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send it? Where?
Good evening, gentlemen. It's Bobby calling from Atlanta.
Oh my God. Bobby MGTOW in the building. What's going on, fam?
In a cow dung hunt so I don't get extradited. I had to kill my white bitch. And I might have gone upside Cassie's head with a Ciroc bottle, gentlemen. But let me tell you, enough about that. Let's address this babbling buffoon fresh.
This nigga is the worst. What's going on with you, man?
And we all know that tender Dick Williams can't resist a low-rent geisha. So now what's going to happen is he's going to be paying for a long time. She loved him for a long time. He's going to be paying for a long time.
Me love you long time.
If he slept with 1,000 girls, Miles has a better chance of being comfortable in that red, small-ass Porsche in that commercial you run.
This nigga's stupid.
Hey, he called her a low-rent geisha.
1,000 women at karate chopped his future baby mother in an opium den circa 1986. Get the fuck out of here, gentlemen. Happy Friday and white power.
White power, baby. Yo, I don't even know if y'all caught half of the references in what he said just now. He called her a low-rent geisha. He said that she the type of bitch that was in the opium den circa 1986. Do y'all even know what he's talking about?
No.
Shout out to Bobby MGTOW. Shout out to him. Look, if you're that entertaining, you don't have to donate.
Guys, call up, donate, and call up. The calling number is 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392. Call up, hit the donate button at the top of the chat, hit the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, whatever it is. Hit us up. And if you guys have any questions, let us know what's popping out here, man. You know what I'm saying? If you guys have any thoughts on what we've been talking about on this topic, you know what I'm saying? Hit us up and let us know. You know what I'm saying?
We got 301. You're on Live with Akari and Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send it, sir?
Yeah, how y'all doing? This is Jay from DC.
What up?
Jay.
And I sent the cash tab last. Can you hear me?
Yes, Jay from DC. Where did you send it, the donation?
Yeah, I sent the cash app. I sent it last Saturday, and I got the receipt for that, but I called and wasn't able to get on.
Last Saturday, it's expired. You have to send new donation.
Wait, what's your name on this shit?
Is that how it works?
Yeah. What's your name? What's your name on the Cash App?
Yes. Oh, Mr. No. Mr. No.
Oh, I see you. I got you. Appreciate it. All right, so what's going on with you, man?
Mr. No. Right, okay. So, no, Mr. No.
Right, so
no, wait. Mr. No. Name, age, and city. You have to give a name, age, and city before.
Yeah, I said all that. I said Jay from Washington, D.C. 30.
All right, cool.
What's going on?
All right, so I'm calling because it's not easy being somebody with game, and I'm learning that from listening to y'all, and it's not easy to be a man that sticks to his standards because sometimes you want situations to work out. But you still got to stick to the rules. And the reason I'm saying that is because I guess what I'm really trying to say is thank you to both of you.
Oh, yeah.
I don't agree with everything y'all say, but I'm saying thank you because I'm now able to really recognize when something's not working out from the jump because I failed so much that when I text somebody, I had 2 women within the same day, the same thing happened. I met 2 women.
Yeah.
Tried to set up a date with the first one, and she was trying to tell me how the date was going to run. So I said, all right, I got to go. This isn't going to work out. I politely, excused myself from that situation.
Right.
And then for the second woman, I hit her up and she wanted to get on the phone and talk first instead of setting the date. And one thing I noticed they both did was I asked a question. They start talking about something different than what I asked them. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I said, I've seen this multiple times on the shows I've watched. And it was that dude that y'all were talking to who made a video about y'all. And as I was listening to him defend himself and kind of defend the women disrespecting him, I was like, he's not seeing it.
Right.
He hasn't had enough pain yet.
Exactly.
Real shit.
Had enough pain yet, so he's not seeing it. So I'm not gonna lie, I wanted those situations to work out, but they didn't.
Right.
And I had to be honest with myself and say, man, I got to take my respect and my standards over whatever could have happened with these women.
Facts.
So that's why I'm calling.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
That's what's up. We appreciate it, brother. This is why we tell you guys, make sure that you are serious about this game. That's what we talking about, man.
That's it.
Yeah, it was hard turning those situations down, especially, but there'll be more. If I could get that, I could get way more than that.
And that's what you have to remember. You got to remember that faith and the abundance mindset, my nigga. That's what you got to remember.
Exactly. And this is the last thing I'm going to say before I head out. Again, I don't always agree with everything, but I could give credit where it's due. Before I decided to cut off both situations, it hit me. I said, oh, my goodness. This ain't even about either one of these women. This is about me.
Exactly.
Real shit.
I'm telling myself that this is how it goes every time. I got to do something different than last time, which is I got to respect myself. So y'all have a good one, man. Happy
Yes,
Friday.
sir. You too, man. Thanks for the call, man. That was beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. We got. I think we got this monogamous player. Monogamous. Monogamous.
Yo, Miles, solve that, bro. This monogamous now. You already know I donated, guys. Hey,
Okay,
happy Friday,
thank you.
everybody.
Thank you for the donation. Okay.
And Miles, I'm glad that you're saying this because a lot of these guys this is probably a familiar accent for the passport bros. You know what I'm saying? But anyway.
You stupid.
Anywho. This is a couple of things I want to say, and I do have some testimonies because I've been in my emotions where I smashed a girl raw, and I got a girl unrunnily pregnant. Luckily, I got an abortion. And one time, these guys only focus on smashing a girl raw or not smashing her raw, and whether pregnancy is going to happen or not. But that's only half the equation. Even if you don't get the bitch pregnant, you can still catch something.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
You still got diseases. HIV is still a thing. I be watching the news. You know, in some of these metropolitan cities, like the chlamydia rate is up, the herpes rate is up, the HIV rate is up.
Right.
Even more of a reason why you have to have dick discipline.
No, but listen, no, monogamous. No, stop it. Stop. I'm Asian, and I'm a baddie, so my pussy is clean, okay? My pussy is very, very
I don't care.
clean.
I'm still wearing a condom. I don't give a fuck. You feel me? I'm still wearing a condom. But the reason why I brought that up is there's something that I keep hearing, Miss LaCaria and Miles, that a lot of these guys, even though y'all dropped all this game, they still not going to get it. And even though the podcaster that y'all was just showing, he was breaking it down, he's one of those guys, right? See, these guys want to bring down women. Oh, she's filthy. She's a bitch. She's this. She's that. Da-da-da. But you stuck your dick in her raw, though.
Right. Exactly.
It's outrageous. Aren't you outrageous?
Mm-hmm. Real talk.
You see what I'm saying? Like, come on. And then also, Miles, you dropped some heavy game on your walk this morning. You know what I'm saying? When you was walking, you was doing your live stream, right? And here's a heavy game that I think a lot of guys, and even for me at a point in my life, I had to kind of cope with this and get over this. And when you get over this, this is when the game really is going to be magical for you. But a lot of guys can't get over the fact that there's no safe space for men.
None.
Mm-hmm.
There's no safe space for men. If you fuck a bitch raw, you might get her pregnant or you might catch something. If you end up with the wrong bitch or you fuck with a bitch too fast, shit like this can happen.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you could have the right chick, give to your family and all that, right? But guess what? If somebody comes in your house and breaks in your house, guess who got to be the sacrificial lamb to save his family?
Exactly.
Right.
So no safe space. And I know that's hard to swallow sometimes, but the only safe space that you can have is following the game.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And the reason why I say that, Mr. Cario, is
that's real shit.
I've always been a nigga that wrote condoms. But the game has to be applied. See, a lot of guys have game and they utilize game, but when they get to the 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, then they ain't utilizing game no more, right? And the game has to be applied 25 hours a day, 8 days a week.
Facts.
That means, you know what I'm saying? So the one time that I did get a chick pregnant that I didn't want to get pregnant, right? I've been smashing up with a condom all this time.
Mm-hmm.
One time that ass is fat, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I didn't have whatever, right? An emotional decision. I decided not to use game because I'm thinking that, oh, I got away with it before. It's cool. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm cool with her. Da-da-da. But guess what? It bit me in the ass. So just because it don't happen to you now, don't mean it can't eventually happen to you.
Facts.
Exactly.
So all I want to say is, Miles, and I'm going to get off the phone, but if you can just expound on that even more about there's no safe space for men. And guys got to get over that. And once you understand that, then that's how you're going to live a productive, safe life. But thank y'all so much for the opportunity. This was a great show. I'm going to rewatch it when I get home.
Okay. Appreciate it, brother. Yes, sir.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing about, because we was on the joint this morning, right? We was on the live this morning, and guys, I encourage you to follow me on YouTube, follow me on Instagram. I think this passage actually came from the YouTube live from this morning. But there was this one dude, we was talking about like jobs, being homeless, and being jobless and shit like that. And one dude said that he messed up because at a certain point he had $10K in the bank. And his job was going good, and he got comfortable.
Right.
And I got kind of tight because I'm like, he said, he was a 26-year-old cat or 27 years old, something like that. And he was like, yeah, I got comfortable. I had $10K in the bank, and this was going. And I'm like, I said, first of all, $10K ain't no fucking money.
Right.
And I'm telling you, even if you got $100 million in the bank, you cannot get comfortable as a man. Look at Diddy.
Mm-hmm.
Look at Diddy.
Real talk.
It don't make no sense to be comfortable as a man. You always got to be on your job all the fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this nigga Cassidy said, I don't get off my job none of the time. You right some of the time. I keep coming with rhymes. What?
Bars. Real talk.
That mean as men, we on the clock all day, every day. Bro, look, I ain't never gonna lie to you. There are some times where my energy get low for this masculinity shit.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? When I think about all the responsibility I have for myself, for my girl, for my family, for my business, sometimes it's like, damn, like. But you just gotta fucking suck it up and realize no one's coming to save you.
Exactly.
No one's coming to save you. So this is why we tell you every time at the end of the show, the truth is inside you. Because the only safe space in this world is here and here.
Exactly.
That's the only safe space. The only safety that you have is the safety that you create for yourself. And even then, some nigga might try to come test you.
Mm-hmm.
Some nigga might fucking knock on your door. Guns drawn and shit like that. You got to be real out here in this field, bro. It's not a fucking game. That's why we tell you guys about the membership.
Mm-hmm.
Because you need constant support. You need constant access to good information. You need constant access to guys like us who live it.
Exactly.
We live it.
Exactly. This is why I told you earlier, guys, you understand? Like, we are the experts of game. It's us. You understand what I'm saying? Again, myself, Miles, you understand what I'm saying? Steve, 1950, K Zaggin, right? Taekwondo, anybody that you see on the Game Kings documentaries, it's us. Come here to get the game.
Right. Well, 402, hold on 1 second. So guys, you have to understand, go to get on a membership. Or shit, shout out to 1950. Go to Gateway to Game and get on his membership.
Right.
You understand? But this we got to be men. We got to be strong, and we got to be on our job all the time. There's no rest for the weary. There's no safe space. There's no sanctuary. For a real nigga, there's no fucking safe space. There's no place that's gonna, hold up your feelings and make you feel good about, like, no, you have to choose every day to be grateful. And then from there, you learn how to value yourself and life itself.
Right.
Ain't nobody gonna do it for you. Gratitude is not an emotion. Gratitude is a choice. All right. 402, you are on live with Lakari and Miles. Name, age, city. Where did you send it?
My name is Enos. I sent it to Miles in the game, and I am in Nebraska.
All right. Hold on. Let me just double check. Did you say your name was Enos?
Yeah.
Damn. Do you have a middle name or something?
Yeah, just call me True.
True. All right. True.
Yeah, just call me True Prodigy.
Yeah.
I know it sounds fucked up, but we ain't gonna even get into that.
Yeah, we ain't even gonna get into all that, man. But hey, excuse me, True. Appreciate you, brother. I got the joint, man. I got the Cash App, man. Appreciate you, man. Go ahead with your question, brother. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Well, so I didn't necessarily agree with y'all stance on like accountability or whatever, like way back then, but yeah, this situation pretty much, then changed my stance on it. Now, there are exceptions where the accountability can be taken out the hands of the man, but for the most part, the majority of the time, this shit is fucking crazy, bro. So,
yeah.
So I want to ask you. Hold on, caller. I want to ask you. Give us an example of the exception.
You said I ain't heard it. You kind of cut out a little bit.
Yeah, I was saying because you said there's exceptions. I want to know which exception do you think where the accountability isn't in the man's situation?
Oh, like one well, this exception happened a while ago. So my little nephew, right, he had got sick, and he would. I don't really like talking about it because he got fucked up behind it. He kind of still like he almost died behind it. But I'll go ahead and say this because this is a personal thing that happened. But yeah, my uncle had told my niece, well, not my niece, but my auntie, to meet him at like the doctor because my nephew was sick, or I don't know. We still don't know like what had happened to him, but he was feeling real ill. He wasn't moving anything. So she put him like she got him. She strapped him up. She put him in the car seat and all that stuff. But I don't know what her deal was. Like she seemed level headed or whatnot, but I think she was sort of stressing and panicking in this situation. So she didn't buckle the seat up correctly. I think she was rushing or whatever. So my nephew ended up falling out the seat, and it made the situation way worse. She tried to she tried to make an excuse for it to my uncle, but he wasn't really having it. You know what I mean? And they talked it over. You know what I mean? It almost ruined their relationship because he almost died behind it. He wasn't number like she was just turning 2. So yeah, like it was something that she did that she took accountability for, but. At the end of the day, man, like for the majority of the time, like it is, the accountability is in the hands of the man, but it's certain situations that, it could be taken out. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm sorry to hear that happened, but the thing is, sometimes what happens is that things, a lot of times people think things just happen, but I'm sure if we dig deeper, we could see beyond that particular situation and see other things that occurred that showed that this type of situation could happen. Again, now I'm not in a situation, but I'm just saying that a lot of times what happens is that usually things don't just happen out of the blue. There were things before it that showed you or gave you an idea that the thing that's happening now is happening. You understand? So this is why we tell you guys just in general, because again, mistakes can happen. We're not saying a mistake can happen. Nobody's perfect. What I'm saying though is that in certain situations, right? Like for example, let's say if I'm dealing with a girl or a woman and I say to y'all, man, this chick fucking stole all my shit, right? what happened is that when I first met her, she probably, let's say she was being disrespectful by calling me out my name or some shit, right? That happening was a preview of me getting my shit stolen at some point. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that the disrespect now caused other disrespect later. Now, again, like I said, mistakes can happen. I'm just saying that in general, a lot of times the things that happen are because other things happened prior that we didn't pay attention to. You see what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it was something that happened. You know, maybe not feeding them the proper nutrition. I don't know. Some could have caused it. You know what I mean? To happen that could have put the accountability on him. But you know, I don't know that. They didn't tell me. You know, she probably was lying about the situation or whatever. But yeah, I understand what you're saying for the most part.
Right. So again, my thing is this, man, is that, you know, mistakes could go down. I'm just saying that I don't want you guys to get into a into the mindset of thinking that, damn, well, let me take accountability from myself, away from myself. Because what you want to have in your mind is you want to have the mindset of everything I do is my fault.
Mm-hmm.
So that whenever anything happens, you could always bring it back to you.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Exactly.
And the reason why, real quick, the reason why that you want to be able to bring it back to you, caller, is so you can always learn from shit. Because whenever you
can't necessarily grow,
exactly, you can't grow, because when you put the blame on somebody else, then you're literally telling them to learn from the mistake.
Right.
And when you put it on yourself, you remind yourself to learn from the mistake.
Crazy.
So Fresh, you know, he learned from this situation, you know, and not, you know, take chances with chicks that he only been knowing for a few months, you know. But yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for chiming in on there. You know, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. Y'all have a blessed day.
All right, you too, brother. Thanks for the call, man. Thanks for the support for the show. Appreciate you. You have a good weekend.
I just got some breaking news from Fresh Prince CEO. Breaking news from Fresh Prince CEO. Listen, I'm not going to tell y'all what he's telling me in the text. You feel what I'm saying? Please. But he said that they're going to talk about it on their show. Oh, wait, hold on. Fresh Prince coming up. Hold on. We got Fresh Prince CEO in the building. So Fresh, don't say too much now. Hold on. Fresh, don't say too much now. Save it for the show because we want all the people to come to our show. So just give us a little preview of what's going on.
All right, man. What up, Miles?
What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? How you doing?
Chilling, bro. So there's a reason why I'm so nonchalant, so chill about this, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna say it on the show, but you know, you guys are my guys, right?
Right.
But I just sent Lacaro a text,
right?
Because, bro, this is crazy, dog. Anyhow, keeping it short and brief because I gotta run, get ready for the show.
Yeah.
But Shorty, man, is not what she seems.
Okay.
And obviously speaking, if you know the game, if you understand what life itself and how women operate, you see certain signs, you know, where it's
Right.
like, you know what, we're having a cool time, but right now, this red flag here, I don't want you around me at all. So just keeping things in check and telling Shorty, listen, it was cool hanging with you. We're not together like that at all. We're not boyfriend girlfriend, but like, hey, you gotta go now. And what I found out turned me off all the way, and I just say, yo, bro, you know what, you gotta go. Even my mom saw it too, so it's kind of like, man, Shorty tripping. But yeah, long story short, bro, she's playing a part to make me look bad because I didn't get her an apartment that she wanted here in Miami. And you know, I'm no sucker, bro. Like,
right.
You're not about to play me. Anyhow, long story short, I'm exposed on the podcast, but that's like a drop for you guys real quick.
Real quick, but fresh. You knew the bitch for how long, my nigga?
Bro, Miles. I was with the girl for 15 days, my nigga.
Oh shit!
Did she not meet your mother, my nigga? Did she meet
your mom? And then I'm like, bro, you're pregnant from me? Man, listen, bro. Look, I'm leaving it there, man. I'm leaving it there.
All right, leave it there, nigga.
Oh yeah, guys, listen. Make sure y'all go watch. Y'all gonna be doing the show.
One more thing, bro.
Yeah.
Shorty said that she was calling me and my reaction was bad, right?
Right.
Bro, imagine you get a phone call. It's like a robot telling you, my baby, what you gonna do to me? I'm like, this shit sound like a fake call. I'm like confused. I'm like, well, this, like, dude, it didn't even seem real. I'm like, this must be a joke.
It sound like AI. It sound like AI because she don't know English like that.
No, but bro, that's why I was so like pausing, like, wait, hold on, like, are you serious right now?
Right.
Like you gotta be kidding me.
Mm-hmm.
Little did I know she's recording the whole call.
Exactly.
Trying to get me to like say something crazy
Exactly.
on live. I'm like, dude. But luckily, your boy got the common sense. I was like, let me just keep this very short and brief, bro.
So, Fresh,
But yeah,
I want to ask you one question before you go, though. I want to ask you one question.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
did you fall in love with this chick?
Nigga, no. Lucario, you know me, bro. Bro, you know me, bro. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. I should have smashed Shorty Raw, 100%. But nigga, I don't believe, or I would say, I highly doubt that is me, amigo. But yeah,
Hey,
that's it, bro.
I'm praying for you. That is not yours, my nigga. I swear. I'm
That's a fact. But Fresh, make sure. Listen, man. Make sure you go in tonight. Let everybody know what it is. Y'all going live tonight, right?
Yeah. And listen, man, Miles Lucario know the real game, bro. Like these niggas actually know game. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
We appreciate that. Yes, sir.
Which is why I had to call up and say, listen, man, here's what's really happening, kind of. So
Right. Hey, man, what time are y'all going on? Tell the people what time y'all going on so they can tune in.
7:30, but I'm about to expose a lot of shit, man. Like, bro, I'm like, you see what she did that went on live and talk shit about me, bro?
Yeah.
Nigga, she a liar, bro. Dead
Okay.
ass.
Okay. What's up? So make sure you guys tune in tonight, 7:30. Check out Fresh and Fit, man. Fresh. We appreciate you coming through. That's what's up.
As Snoop would say, we don't love these hoes. We don't love these hoes.
This nigga Fresh. All right, bro. I'm gonna holler at you on the back end, bro. All right.
Go later.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Shout out to Fresh coming through. Make sure you guys check them out because you know it's probably gonna be like 30,000 people watching that shit tonight. So make sure you guys check that shit out. And Miles, I had texted you what Fresh texted me. I screenshotted it to you so you can check it out. You know what I'm saying? But let's get to some of these questions real quick on the back end, and then we're gonna wrap this up.
Real quick, somebody called in just now. Please call back. I think it was 510. You called in, but we have to take that live call from Fresh. So 510, call back.
Yeah. So let's see what some of these questions say. It says, what are your thoughts on people said they had an affair and the affair actually saved their marriage? Do you agree? Sometimes that can happen. So fucking with other people sometimes makes you appreciate who you have. You understand what I'm saying? In the first place. You see what I mean? So that could actually happen. You feel what I'm saying? So that could go down. Said, when you first message a woman on an app and ask when are you free to to meet, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay to compliment her pics in that same message or no?
No.
Just set up a time to meet. No extra talking. You understand what I'm saying?
Courtney, if you match, that means you like her fucking pics, bro. Can we be serious? Like, what are we talking about? If y'all match, that means y'all found each other attractive. That's the whole purpose of the looking at pictures to match.
Mm-hmm. Real talk. So it says, hey, Lucario, don't you think Fresh has made a huge mistake asking the girl to get an abortion? All right, let's take the call first, and then we'll get back to this.
So 510, you're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send it?
What's good, y'all? This is Big Star calling from the Bay Area. I sent it to Hashim Smith.
Okay. All right, we got you. Hold on, brother. All right, I got you. Appreciate you. So what's going on, man?
Man, I appreciate y'all. Miles, the other day you had said something that was so impactful, and I wanted to ask a question to follow up about it.
Okay.
You said, this is a quote, you said, every single time y'all let a bitch get away with 10 extra minutes of your time, you are losing the war.
Mm-hmm.
Is war inevitable when you are pursuing self-love?
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, let me give you a story. I know of a young man. He devised a plan for himself to save some money to, move out of his parents' house and to like set his shit up to start saving money in mutual funds and all this shit. Now, check this shit out. People in his family who never asked him for money before, ever.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as he put his plan together, before the month was up, they started asking him for money to help pay for different shit.
Right.
And sadly, this young man that I know about succumbed to the fucking pressure of, well, it's my family, so I'm gonna help them out.
Right.
But what happened? He set back his own plan by months.
Mm.
Now, mind you, he didn't even tell these people in his family that started asking him for money that he didn't even expose or divulge his plan to them. But simply because he started to put things in place to elevate himself, it's like the devils just started coming at him.
Mm.
And he blinked, bro. The devil stared him in his face and blinked. The devil was like, "Oh, so you trying to get better? You trying to get to your next level?"
Right.
And he fucking got terrified by facing the devil, and then he fucked up his own plan and set himself back by months. You understand me? When you are in the war, when you're in the fucking war and you realize, oh shit, I gotta prioritize myself. I gotta work on myself. That's exactly when the devil is gonna come at you and tempt you to make choices against yourself.
Facts. Real shit.
And if you fuck around and blink, you're dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, shout out to my nigga Boss Mac, man. My nigga says, if you chilling with your bitch in the crib and the devil busts through the floor, you gotta act like you expected it to happen.
Exactly.
You gotta look at your watch and be like, devil, what took you so long?
Mm-hmm.
That's how even and calm you gotta be when it comes to this masculinity shit, my nigga.
Exactly.
So you got your plan set, and your some family member come to you, hey, I was wondering, can I borrow a couple $100 because sorry, I can't help you.
Right.
My plan is set and it's done. And until I get to the point where I'm making disposable income, I don't give a fuck who you are asking me for money. You're not getting none.
Right.
And you got to be that fucking calm about it too.
Mm-hmm. Man.
So I hope that answers your question, man.
No, thank you. You say a lot. Y'all say a lot of shit that's just out of this world, and I appreciate it. So thank you.
Well, if you appreciate it, niggas start throwing some value our way. The cash apps are right there. All right.
That's a fact. Real talk. Real talk. That's what's up.
But yo, I appreciate you calling back too. I know I kind of hung up on you and stuff, but we was getting a live call from a person of interest. So you know what it is.
Y'all all good. Take care.
All right, man. Have a good weekend, brother. All right, take it easy. Yes, sir.
All right. So we got any more calls or no? We good on calls right now?
We good on calls. Yeah.
Right. Cool. So it says, so it said, do you think Fresh made a huge mistake asking a girl to get an abortion? No. Well, the thing is this: you want to be in a situation where the conversation of abortion doesn't even happen, which means she doesn't get pregnant. So a lot of game, guys, you got to understand, a lot of game is preventative measures, right? So I use a condom so she doesn't get pregnant, so we don't even have to have the conversation of abortion. Right. Now, if that shit does happen, right, it's okay to have the conversation of abortion, because if you're like, shit, I fucked up, but I don't want a kid, you still want to have that conversation to see what can happen in that situation if you can make it, go down. But unfortunately, at that point, you have put the seed in the hands of the woman. You know what I'm saying? And if you put the seeds in the hand of the woman and she wants a baby, then you ain't really got no choice, because now you put the seed in the hands of the woman.
I don't want to kill the baby because of my religion.
Right. You see what I'm saying? So what happens is this, right? A lot of times you guys have to understand that you are the key to everything. So check this out. Let's say I had let's say I had a cousin who was a thief. Like he just can't help himself. He just loves to steal shit. Right? And he comes to me, he says, Lakar, I need a place to stay. Can I stay at your place for the weekend and blah, blah, blah. Right? So now, if I give him the key to my apartment while I'm at work somewhere, and then he steals all my shit, is that his fault or is it my fault? You know what I'm saying? So it's really my fault because I know that he steals, right? So if I'm dealing with a woman and I know women make decisions on emotion, then if I give her my seed, she can be upset if she makes decisions on emotion. Does that make sense? So that's what you guys got to understand. So what you have to understand is if I know she makes decision on emotion, then I'm not going to give her the seed to be able to make the decision.
Mm-hmm.
If I want, the only way a woman should have a seed is if I want the baby. So if I don't want the baby, she should not have the seed.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? So you got to understand that shit. So he said Fresh came on me worse than 15 days. I didn't even know it was 15 days. That's crazy. It's 2 weeks. So it says, why do you guys promote some guys, will not mention his name, who actually beat women? A guy you promote smashed a bottle over some chick's head and hates Western women. I heard him say that. What? I don't know who you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? But even if we've promoted somebody who did that, we're not promoting them doing that. See, what you guys have to understand is this, right? Let's say I do a show where I'm interviewing somebody, and then tomorrow that guy, murders a whole family. You understand what I'm saying? I don't condone him murdering the family. Do you see what I'm saying? Just because somebody you're talking to does something that you consider not good does not mean you condone that shit.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying? So the thing is, because like, for example, let's say me and Miles does something fucked up. Then somebody says, Courtney, how the fuck are you watching Lucario and Miles when they did that fucked up thing? Courtney's gonna be like, listen, I just watch them niggas. I don't control what the fuck they do, right? You see what I'm saying? So you gotta understand this.
Not to mention, we don't know if he smashed the bottle in self-defense, nigga. We don't know.
We don't know none of the information. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Who you even talking about? But it could have been self-defense. You never know.
Right. This says, will the women love sex, selfish, and game saves lives be available in tank tops in the future? Shit. I mean, we could probably do that. I think some of the joints have tank tops already.
Yeah, some of them do have tank tops, if I'm not mistaken. No, for real, they do.
So you guys go to thebadboystyle.com to get the shirts and all that other shit. You feel what I'm saying? Let me see. Oh, it says, kids actually get the likes up, never have incriminating. Oh yeah, we already talked about that part. It says, how do you navigate vetting with information or blatant sabotage from a woman using Fresh and Fit's current situation? Hold on. So you say, how do you navigate vetting with misinformation or blatant sabotage? What does he mean by that? I'm confused.
He's right. Real quick, he's right though. The selfish and the women love sex are not in tank top. I gotta put that on my to-do list. I gotta fix that. My bad.
So we'll get some of those popping. But Ebiz, I'm not exactly sure what you're saying specifically. So you gotta call her something like that. It says, how would you know her religion or beliefs if you're just casually talking and hooking up? There's not much political and religious talk. However, Fresh is still responsible though. This is the thing. You don't need to know her religious beliefs. All you need to know is she following you? That's it. So when you deal with women, all you're doing is you're testing to see if they're going to follow you. This is why, for example, if you tell a girl to meet you for a date, right? And let's say she lives an hour away, tell her to meet you where you're at, which is an hour away at a bar near your place. So that means that she's willing to go an hour to come see you, which means that she must have high interest to take an hour drive to come see you. So what you're doing is you're just testing to see how far she's going to go based on what you say. So what happens is that if she does that on a consistent basis, that means she's showing you that she's listening to what you say. When you deal with a woman who listens to what you say over a consistent basis, right? Let's say 12 to 18 months, that is a woman who's a good candidate for a girlfriend, or even more later down the road, because she's showing and proving based on her listening to what you say over a consistent period of time.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So let me see what else we got here. Regardless of feminism, society still sees women who have a lot of sex or sex at all as victims. What? I'm confused. I have no idea.
That's actually a statement, not a question.
Right. Says Mr. Carmiles, you both went on the Fresh and Fit show. In all honesty, who did the women respect the most out of Myron and Fresh? I don't even know what that. Like, I have no idea what you mean. You know what I'm saying?
They respected the show, like
right. They're just there to get they OnlyFans popping. You know what I'm saying? Like,
let me tell y'all something. Truth, them niggas run a tight ship, except for those like one-off chicks that he got a Frank Castle.
Right.
All them chicks are super cool and respectful. Let's be clear.
Right.
Like I know niggas love to like roast chicks in the comments, and then when the chick, when they go around and ask all the questions and the chicks say something that you don't agree with, you might feel a certain way about the woman. But in general, before the cameras come on, all of those chicks are very respectful and cool.
That's a fact.
All of them. So it's not like that. It's not like, oh well, it's clearly visible that one person is getting more respect from the women than this guy and all that. No. And other than that, shout out to Chris, because he keeps all them bitches in check any fucking way.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he keeps them lined. He keeps them lined up. He keeps them. They talk about the rules of the show, all that shit. So they run a tight ship over there. So it's not even. That question is kind of irrelevant. Like it's not like that unique at all.
Real talk. It says how you accept rejection. Well, I would say this: go to badboymembership.com and we will teach you how to not be afraid of rejection. So all you guys who are afraid of rejection, go to badboymembership.com, because on the Bad Boy membership, right, I have basically a whole program talking about, you feel what I'm saying? I have a program called 7 Powerful Strategies to Eliminate Your Fear of Rejection. This is on the Bad Boy membership right now. So if you're scared of rejection, go to badboymembership.com, watch this program plus 100 other programs on the Bad Boy membership. Let's go.
Oh, let's be clear, over 100 other programs.
Right, exactly.
Not to mention the documentaries and the seminars.
Right.
But, guys, we got 732-732. You're on live with Lucario Miles. Name, age, city, and where did you send it?
Yo, this is Leak. I donated on Lucario's Cash App.
All right, what's up, Leak?
That's what's up. Appreciate it. So what's going on?
So, yeah, what's up? So I had a question on something that's, on social media. Lucario, you're familiar with that, like, balloon popping show, right?
I know about it, but I've never seen it because I like to avoid shit like that because it pisses me off. But yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, because I was gonna kind of ask you, like, is it kind of like the same dynamic as that, like, Pineapple Show, where the guys are basically set up to fail because it's the woman controlling the whole thing?
Yes, absolutely. So whenever the woman is the one trying to qualify you, like, oh, let me, prove to me that I should fuck with you. Whenever it's a dynamic where the woman is like, prove to me that I should deal with you, you've already lost. You understand what I'm saying? That's why going on shows like that doesn't really make sense, because the fact that you're there in the first place, in most cases, you're in a situation where you're going to lose. Now, are there times where a guy has enough game to where do what he got to do and make shit happen? Yes. But generally speaking, just the setup is you're already fucking up. You see what I'm saying?
Right. No, because I was kind of like, wondering that. I was always wondering, like, why would guys go on that show knowing there's a bunch of women and shit, like, but yeah. That's like, that was my question, though, but I appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
Appreciate the call, brother.
Thanks for the call, Leak. All right. Shout out to Leak, man. Leak be on the lives and shit. Leak been supporting the shows for years. So shout out to Leak, man. Shout out to Leak. All right.
Real talk. So this says, is it true that a man only has a choice pre-nut, but after the nut, he has given her the power of life and death? Well, that's what we were saying earlier, is that once he gives her the seed, then she's going to do whatever the fuck she wants in the situation. You see what I'm saying? This says, Miles, why you mad he not bigger than the game? Why he ain't get on the membership? He thought he was bigger than the game. So what is he talking about? He talking about Fresh? Is he talking about? Man, this is crazy. It says, Miles is real. This is a learning moment for all these dudes who aren't taking the game seriously. We appreciate that statement, but it's not a question. You feel what I'm saying? Lakara, is being yourself just the natural way you want to respond in any situation? Absolutely. See, if you're being yourself, you don't have to deal with a bunch of bullshit.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? See, guys, this is what you got to understand. Being yourself is the game.
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't get. A lot of guys are like, no, being yourself is bullshit. What are you talking about? My self sucks. No, the self that you think you are really isn't you. For example, I'm sure a lot of you guys have been in situations where you've seen a really hot girl at a party, at a club or whatever, and in your mind, you said, I will fuck the shit out of her. She's bad.
Right.
Then let's say you mustered up the courage to go and talk to her, but you mentioned nothing of sex. You mentioned nothing of fucking the shit out of her, right? So therefore, are you really being yourself? No. So if you were being yourself when you approached her, well, one, you would approach her, and two, you would tell her, hey, listen, I was standing over here. I thought you were sexy as hell. I came over here because I wanted to let you know that I want to fuck the shit out you. So we need to make this happen tonight, this weekend. Let's exchange numbers and let's get it cracking. But how many of you guys have ever done that? Zero. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all not doing that. So are you really being yourself? You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that. It says, it's pulling a 10 the same as pulling a 2. The only thing that is different is the man's perception. Yes, there is no such thing as a woman who's a 10, and there's no such thing as a woman who's a 2. Any rating system you have of a woman is in your own mind. Do you understand what I'm saying? So any girl that you think is a 10, I might think is a 2. And any girl I think is a 10, you might think is a 2. You see what I'm saying? It just depends. You see what I'm saying? So this says, Lucario, does trauma ever go away completely when you work on it? I recall you saying that you still got remnants of being a people pleaser when you were younger. Yeah, so this is what happens. You're still going to have trauma if you are unaware of who you really are. A lot of trauma is there because you're still in your ego and you're still attached to an identity you had from when the trauma happened.
Right.
You're not letting go of that bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Because you think that trauma defines you. You see what I mean? So you're always going to get caught up in it because you're still holding on to it because you still believe that trauma defines you. You see what I'm saying? So it says, Lucario Miles, why is it y'all cool with Fresh and Fit? Them dudes is bozos. All they do is talk anti-black rhetoric saying black people is lazy and shit. All that is tether talk. Let me hit it with the button.
Look at Black Commander. You don't know Fresh and Fit like how we know Fresh and Fit, okay?
Yo, you know what's funny about this statement though? A lot of people that I talk to don't agree with what I say. A lot of people that I'm cool with, we think about different shit. Like, listen, I live in real life. 98 to 99% of the people that I know and that I'm cool with, I don't agree with them and they don't agree with me. But we're cool because I know they're a good person.
Exactly. All of my best friends are married with kids.
Right.
I don't believe in marriage and I don't want to have kids, but we still cool.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like shout out to my dude Donovan Sharp. Me and half the shit that I believe Donovan doesn't believe, and half the shit he believe I don't believe, but we're cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, so you don't have to be on the same page with the ideas as somebody else to be cool with them. Because what happens is this: when you have awareness, right, and you understand who you are, I don't need for you to co-sign who I am. So meaning that I could actually see the entire you and appreciate you for who you actually are and the views you have and the things you think and the way that you go about your life. You understand? I'm not here to tell you, you know what, you're supposed to do it this way. No, this is why we say the truth is inside you.
Facts.
We're not telling you what your truth is supposed to be and how you're supposed to live your life. We're saying the truth is inside you. So we're not teaching you how to be us. We're teaching you how to be you. That's exactly why, guys, again, this is exactly why y'all motherfuckers need to make sure you get on the masculine identity membership. That's where you'll learn about your identity. So I respect someone else's identity.
Facts. And check this out, guys. The Masculine Identity membership is free for the first 7 days.
Right. Exactly.
All right, so go check it out. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com. And also, we do live meetings every Thursday.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yes. We're setting up a community base for you guys, man. So you can come on and we could chat live and do a whole bunch of shit where we discuss things, and you could talk about what you're going through, or if you have any questions about the content. As only if you're a member, though. You have to be a member to be a part of the meetings. So, and all of the meetings are recorded, and we also put it right back onto the membership. So you have all of that content. So you're actually getting 5 brand new pieces of content every single month. You understand what I'm saying? So get on the Masculine Identity membership today. The spring sale, the first 7 days are free.
Real talk.
And Repo Guns, you sound a little feminine, man.
Yes.
Hey, Miles, and why do you fuck with those guys, man? All they do is, oh my God. And that's not all they do, nigga. Like, stop it.
Right.
What are you talking about? All they
is it true when they say she's not yours, is just your turn? I would say flip it around and say, I'm not hers, it's just her turn. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you say it that way, it seems like you're trying to keep the woman.
Exactly.
You understand?
I'm not hers. It's just her turn to see if she can make it through this vetting process.
Exactly. Right. You know what I'm saying? It says, how do you prevent yourself from going hot and cold in a relationship with a woman?
Consistency.
Have your own program. You feel what I'm saying? It says, if I join the Masculine Identity membership free for 7-day trial, is it free for the first month, or I have to become a member to access to the free 7-day trial?
What the fuck?
I don't know what he's saying. So the 7-day trial free is free for the first 7 days, and then it charges you after that, right?
It's free for the first 7 days, bro.
Right.
Just make sure you cancel within 7 days. If you don't like it within the first 7 days, cancel and you be all right.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's basically what it is.
Yo, real quick, man. How do y'all niggas really expect to improve your life if you're always trying to finagle the hookup?
Right, exactly.
And you're always trying to finagle getting value for doing absolutely fucking nothing.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck y'all niggas think y'all really gonna improve and get to the next level and do better things for yourself if you're always trying to finagle the free?
Mm-hmm. Right. Real shit. So yeah, that's all the questions we got for today. So we about to wrap this shit up. So we already on overtime.
Yeah, we're on overtime, man.
And guys, we appreciate everybody tuning in. You feel what I'm saying? Remember, guys, go to badboymembership.com and masculineidentitymembership.com. Make sure you get on that, because listen, let me show y'all real quick some of the programs on the Bad Boy membership.
Yes.
Right now we got 7 spiritual principles that will help you step up your game. That's on the Bad Boy membership. Also, how to create your program. So this is how you create a program so you can't be taken advantage by women. You feel what I'm saying? Also, 7 powerful strategies to eliminate your fear of rejection. That's on the Bad Boy membership. Also, the art of inspiring women to submit on the Bad Boy membership. Also, 10 ways you talk yourself out of sex. So all you guys trying to get sex, a lot of times you talk yourself out of sex because you might be dealing with a woman who wanted to have sex with you, but then you said something stupid, and that's what made her not want to have sex with you. Also, 10 time-wasting activities that you're doing with women. So you guys out there fucking with these girls, wasting time, I'm going to tell you the 10 time-wasting activities you're doing to attract women. Also, you can check out the approach formula. So this teaches you 7 ways to approach and pick up women. This is all on the Bad Boy membership. Also, check out how to get over being disappointed by women's actions. So all you guys who are angry at women and upset when a woman flakes on you or does all this other shit, this is going to teach you mindsets to not frustrate yourself when women are doing things that you get disappointed by. Also, you can check out how to successfully have a girlfriend and a side chick. This is on the Bad Boy membership right now. Make sure you check it out. Also, you can check out how to have a tight mouthpiece on the Bad Boy membership. Also, you can check out 8 ways to test a woman's sexual interest in you. So if you know a woman is really sexually interested in you, that's on the Bad Boy membership. Also, same day late, how to sleep with her on the first day y'all meet. This is on the Bad Boy membership. Also, 10 behavioral traits that let women know you're an alpha male on the Bad Boy membership. Also, how to increase your sex appeal on the Bad Boy membership. Also, how to tell a woman exactly what you want and get it on the Bad Boy membership. And then we got the online joints, how to send messages that'll get you laid on online dating apps on the Bad Boy membership. Also, how to take pictures that'll get you laid on online dating sites. And also, advanced online game, the most efficient way to get women to meet you in person on the Bad Boy membership. And also for you guys who still go to the clubs, how to get girls from the club back to your place on the Bad Boy membership. All of these are on the Bad Boy membership. Plus a bunch of other programs. Those are only a few. There's a whole lot more on the Bad Boy membership. So join the Bad Boy membership today. Go to badboymembership.com and join the Bad Boy membership. You feel me? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure that you go to Masculine Identity membership. Join the Masculine Identity membership also. And also make sure you guys get your soap. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com to get the soap. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you guys get that shit. Also, check us out tomorrow. Check out Miles and Kay Zagan on the Manhood is a Skill Set show.
Yep.
And check out us on Sunday on the Real Game No Theory show. And check me out at 5 o'clock tomorrow. We're doing a live stream too. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Yeah, what else?
Well, let's all say a prayer that it's not Fresh's baby.
Exactly right, for real.
Let us pray the pimp's prayer. Lord, please pray for the soul of this bitch and guide my pimp hand and make it strong, Lord, so that she might learn a hole's place.
Thank you. Amen. Amen.
Oh my God. We about to be out of here, man. We will holler at y'all later.
No, hold on, Mr. Locario. Remember, everyone, the truth is inside you, and the baby from Fresh is inside me. Okay.
Facts. We out of here, people. Peace.
We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle, struggle creates strength, and strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
If you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Ladies and gentlemen,